Hyper-specific memes are not a problem.
Oh yeah, I just wanted to let you know.
Yeah.
Here's a meme about the development of an attack aircraft in the Cold War.
I should have turned on my face camera.
Oh shit.
Face capture.
Okay.
It's on.
Here's an extremely specific meme.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. It's also actually funny.
Yeah.
I have other extremely specific memes. One second.
I got a few.
This one isn't specific in that you need to know a lot of things to understand it, but it is a fucking relic of the times, and V might want to put it on screen because she knows this one.
Yeah. Hey, everybody.
Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Yeah.
The chug.
Did you show me this the other day?
I showed you this like a month ago.
Oh, my perception of time.
Odd mood.
Nat 1.
Oh,
I
I thought it was
have-
last week.
Do you guys want Rei Ayanami cranking 90s while Shinji fights an angel in the background? No, too late. Don't ask me why I have this.
No, I want it. I want it. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I just have shit like this on hand. You ask me for like a subject, I will probably have it or find it within 30 seconds.
Dunkin' Donuts?
Problem, all of my Dunkin' Donut memes are Germa. And most of them are Germa with a fat ass spilling coffee on you.
Honestly, that's better. That's even better.
I've got some interesting memes.
Huh.
V's been tending her orb garden and forcing it upon me to cultivate.
I just got.
I just.
Oh, you first?
No, I just have a weird vampire meme that I made for my group chat.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm
vampires.
like on the edge of spending $150 on this fucking Blorbo serotonin, but the Blorbo is a robot.
I just got the one meme to show you guys.
Oh my fucking god, I remember this from when the water went bad.
Yeah.
We
The
had an
poison water
entire
supply meme
episode
review.
about it. Hi, this is we're getting it out of the way early. Anyway.
Oh yeah, Gumby.
Gumby.
I
My
just
favorite
saw
Morty
that on
ending
my
was black and
TL
white
like
setting.
2 seconds ago, and I was like, I'll just send this silently.
Do you guys want a meme that I'm pretty sure everyone here can relate to in a fucking visceral way?
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yes! Yes! I love selling that TF2 scrap for 1 cent.
I recently sold enough TF2 scrap to buy a whole game. It was really
Whoa.
fun. I also
Cool.
sold a lot of trading's card.
I actually didn't know that you could sell things on Steam unless it was like
Okay.
yours a game.
I'm posting my last one. You don't have to put it on the screen. This one requires esoteric knowledge of 4 things to understand.
Yeah, I
No one here who-
know
Daisy?
absolutely
Is that
nothing
Daisy?
except the
No,
cat.
you have to know Tarkov. You have to know Tarkov from a few patches ago. You have to know a specific thing in Tarkov from a few patches ago, and you have to know Bungo Cat.
I'm guessing the knives were like really sellable. So
Um,
just avoid them.
So everyone spawns with a knife no matter what. You can't lose your knife. And so like if you killed someone, you could pick up their knife. And if you collected 7 of them, or was it 8 of them? I think it's 8 of them. Look at the picture, count the knives. And you took him to a specific vendor and you gave him all those knives, he would just give you an MP5.
Nice.
That's why
just
that's why there's an MP5, there's a NATO peacekeeping helmet, and there's the guy putting all the knives on the table. It's
8 knives.
Yeah.
8 knives for an MP5.
That's just how I see Ashkata.
Is Tarkov good?
That's a question that I can answer. Are you a masochist?
Debatably.
Then it's good.
It's
Isn't
hard.
he like dead now, or is that a different?
Oh no, Tarkov's extremely alive.
I don't know what
Oh,
one I was
I
thinking
found
of that like ended recently.
Dragalia Lost, the gotcha game by Nintendo.
I, well,
maybe there's a
yes,
little
but
bit there
I,
with the
I
Nota.
don't think that was what I was thinking of.
I'm sorry, I thought that'd be funny to say. Okay, I've got it out of my system. It is World War III that died and then undied and is dying again. That is the modern semi-realistic shooter you are thinking of. Also, Battlefield
Right.
2042,
Yeah.
which I still play because I suffer.
I mean, the bot matches are pretty good.
They're extremely good.
I like Ravenfield.
It's... yeah. Battlefield 2042 is the only game where I can consistently kill more people with the blades of a helicopter than the guns of a helicopter.
God.
Okay, I'm sorry. I got it out of my system. I'm vibrating in place, staring at Amazon listings.
How y'all guys living tonight?
I'm
I'm
thinking about
living.
safe fuckery.
Valid. Also, 1 second. I'm just adjusting everyone's volumes.
Mm-hmm.
I am rotating my Blorbo around in my brain.
Ah, like a cow.
It's free. It's easy.
I'm starting to regret today's Fox Fact because so many people have just been like, really, huh? And then I remembered it was yesterday's Fox Fact. I've had to talk about Gundam Seeds so many times in these last 2 days.
You're the one who put Gundam Seed in her bio.
Correct. I'm gonna go add it to my Twitter, BRB.
Oh my god. What about oh god, stutter. Please work with me tonight. Not tonight. Monacht and Vi, how y'all living?
I'm living.
I am currently getting paid to make my character AFK inside someone's house in FF14, so that's nice.
Why?
That's really
Yeah.
cool.
Are you like watching paint dry?
No, they just no, they wanted a dancer, so I put on /songbird and I'm just gonna AFK here all session.
You
Sweet
are
first.
set dressing for someone's RP venue.
Yep.
Incredible.
Amazing.
Yeah.
MMOs are weird.
Mm-hmm.
I remember I used to... I don't have any fun MMO stories that involve, like, MMORP. I remember interrupting a lot of ERP in World of Warcraft with my horrible little troll.
God. And now I'm just thinking about the one fucking tweet about the FFXIV one where they guys like hired a lawn gnome character to stand in their house, stand around for a while to be funny.
know.
And then
I
they
know.
followed him for a little bit and he went straight to an ERP area.
Oh.
Like, so your lawn gnome is off the clock and he just goes to see strippers.
I remember the exact post. He was like the nicest guy too, and then
Yeah.
just the post itself, and then
That's
Yeah.
what happened to Doofenshmirtz's lawn gnome in Dugelstein.
Oh,
It wasn't stolen, it just went off to go look at bitches.
It feels like more than 7 minutes have passed.
It's been an eternity. We usually have a bunch of nonsense for like 15 minutes too.
Yeah, and it feels like nothing, but I feel like I've been dragging us into the orb garden for 7 too many minutes.
Yeah.
I have lured you all in with the infinite Tsukuyomi, and now you have to listen to the orbs be tended.
Oh, if you want to see the orb garden, I can pull up some sewer photos.
Sewer photos.
Yeah, I collect
We-
photos of sewers.
We're
Wasn't
just
there
gonna
a
get
man
back
in
at
the
the
sewer?
sewer.
Oh, I know. You told us.
I'm just gonna get back at the sewer.
I just look at sewers sometimes.
there was
I
a
think-
sewer photo.
I know we just got out of the sewer, but let's go back.
Yeah, here, let me show you a sewer photo.
I put us in
sewers were
lighting.
last session.
I think about sewers often.
I'm over sewers now.
It's the Riddler in that sewer.
Yeah. If we really want to get off topic, I've got an article I can read you guys. Here, let me read you an excerpt just from the beginning of it.
Yeah. Now I'm just thinking about transmask Blorbos. Blorbos that transmask love to gravitate towards.
So, you want to know where wastewater goes after you're done using it? Good choice! These days, wastewater consumption is a mysterious issue, and as a water drinking person, it's your job to know where water goes, what it does, what its whole deal is, and finally, what all of this means for you in the long run. With that out of the way, let's get started on our magical journey through the water cycle, or as we like to call it, the aquatic version of Kafka's Metamorphosis. The first stop in
Yeah.
our journey through the desolate, unknown reaches of public utilities is, of course, the notoriously underwhelming city of Tulsa, where all things theoretically begin. In Tulsa, 450,000 gallons of wastewater are pumped out by the minute. If you were standing next to a hypothetical river that contained all the wastewater in Tulsa, you would be looking at a lot of clogs, lots of Mr. Plumber, golf balls that got lost in streams of mini-golf courses, and of course, an infinites of live sewage. Before we can move on to the next step, here's a fun thought experiment. Do you need to urinate or defecate? Sure you do. We all do. As living organisms, we're driven by a constant and insatiable desire to consume and excrete in an endless loop until we die. Without this process, there would be no wastewater, no landfills, and no pollution. Remember the grueling 9-to-5 shift of the average water treatment plant worker the next time you decide to chug down a big gulp at your local 7-Eleven. For every big gulp you guzzle down, he has to sift through your urine and pull out the kidney stones. For a double gulp, that could be twice as many stones. If you have a kidney infection, he'll have to filter out all the blood too. Imagine that.
This unfortunately reminds me of something my partner sent me yesterday.
What? How?
They sent me a Reddit post that was like, imagine your toilet is sentient. Would you rather they enjoy their job or hate it?
I wish that they'd given the relationship of it's a living, and then move on.
I like that the toilet has a Mickey Mouse voice.
Uh-huh.
It's a living.
I'm glad
Shit,
none of our
my
regulars were here for my toilet rants. By the way, this
I
article
think-
goes on for like a half hour of just unhinged ranting about water treatment facilities.
Oh, good.
If my toilet had a Mickey Mouse voice, I would simply stop having IBS.
If my toilet had a Mickey Mouse voice, I think that I would probably move. If all toilets had a Mickey Mouse voice, then I'd just start using bushes.
You just get a colostomy bag.
I'd piss in a jar like Amazon workers.
What if the jar grew googly eyes overnight?
So it's the piss that makes it sentient. This has frightening implications for people into water sports.
Are they finally sentient?
They're becoming more so with every load.
People with water sports kinks aren't sentient?
No. They're just
No.
getting more sentient, like incrementally so. Like you're seeing more dimensions.
Wait, so what
If
you're saying is that it opens up your fucking bloodborne insight gauge?
Yeah, for
How much piss till I can see 4 dimensions?
well, I don't want to find out because I already see it plenty. I traded depth perception for time. Oh hey Nesh, you got here right after the pee adventure.
Hi, Nash.
I'm actually gonna go get my fucking gift card and buy my Barzams.
Yeah, you
I
deserve
will
it
be right
after this.
The piss adventures.
The piss adventures of Grim and Mandy.
You know,
I hate it.
sometimes I get accused of being like a magical realm DM because of all of the scary ladies. And let me tell you, I am not the fucking wizard. I'm not sending you on into my like forest of pee. This is not that type of campaign. I also
I
don't
really
like
didn't
pee.
understand what you were saying at first. And then I'm like,
Excuse-
oh, the
Dare
wizard.
ye enter my magical realm? I am the wizard, and I have constructed
Oh my
this
God.
forest of pee.
Hi guys, I got hurt on my way to go get my wallet.
Oh no!
Oh,
no.
I
You good?
I tripped.
Oh,
Yeah.
I falled over.
be safe. Yeah, no,
Okay.
I am
No.
not a magical realm DM, and if I was, it wouldn't be about pee. I just need to get that on the fucking table.
Can I say something completely irrelevant to anything at all that just
Please.
has been in my head all day?
Hit me with the hard 20, dude.
I watched John Oliver's newest episode during my lunch break at work, and I totally lost it over a joke where he had a negative $5 bill with John Wilkes Booth on it because, and I quote, he cancels out a Lincoln.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
Game
Like he
respects-
showed he was talking about how sometimes truck drivers end up owing money after a work week because the system's fucked. And he said, imagine getting a paycheck with a bunch of negative $5 bills in it. And then wordlessly, there was just a picture of a negative $5 bill with John Wilkes Booth on it. And then after a slight pause, he said, and yes, that is John Wilkes Booth on the negative $5 bill. He cancels out a Lincoln. And I can't stop thinking about it.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's my random bullshit for today.
Yeah.
Where did
I wanna-
bullshit go?
I want to make a story a goth alt.
Do it.
I'm doing it right now.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Hell yes.
I have stuff on hand, so I'm just gonna give her. I'm just gonna give her a little new outfit.
I've been pretty far along in building a physical model of VapeBot in real life.
Yes.
Hell yes.
I'll show you guys when it's done.
I am just a funny little fox in real life. You
I-
can't do anything to me.
It's
I
true.
am a changeling in real life.
For you, giant muscle lady night.
Alright. So, now we have, we've gotten a lot of random bullshit out of our systems. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
Or do you want...
Ready as I'll ever be.
Yeah. No,
Can I go on one brief tangent real quick?
Yeah, what's up?
Our place ended as of like an hour and a half ago, and I've been following this one piece of art on it for the last 3
it
days, just
ended?
watching it develop.
Yeah?
And I'm so fucking glad that it stuck around because someone drew a capybara and a bird in a field of flowers, and in between the last time I checked and when it ended, they added 2 little among guy at the bottom, and at the
One
middle.
guy.
And there used to be 1 fruit on them, and now someone made, and then I guess people drew like 8 more on them, and it's just really cute, and I like it.
That's good.
Yeah, it makes me happy. I like capybaras.
I'm a big fan of the average capybara.
Side note: I want to go through and count how many among guy got hidden in all the other arts because it's absurd
Too
how many there are.
Alright.
Last I heard, the count was somewhere around like 1,500.
Jesus Christ.
Oh.
What's up?
Oh, the Barzam that's getting reprinted isn't the Advance of Zeta one. Oh no.
What's up?
Oh, sorry. Don't worry about it. I was just thinking about my Barzam.
Oh, okay. Alright. So, the party finds itself back in the Underhive of Storkheim. The city sprawls out before you in all directions, including up and down. You have just left the 6th round, having had a brief rendezvous with the bartender, who Serenity was not so much a close friend of, but an acquaintance of, and the good doctor himself, Tom, who is the on-site medical staff. You also had a brief excursion into the actual base that was built into the side of the 6th round, which you are welcome to use.
Okay.
You've been instructed to try and canvass the whole area for leads regarding both your old contact and the main reason you're here, Arcadia. The city stretches out, and it is yours to explore, as depicted in the photo that is currently on screen. Oh God, I'm doing the Tiny Tina voice. Shit.
That's fine.
I know.
She's a good DM. You're a good DM. Damn. Game recognizes game.
Game respects game. Yeah, speaking of, I'm working on building a map for you guys. Another one.
Map.
Of the notable sites and locations that you immediately recall, Serenity.
Uh-huh.
There is your old hometown. There are the various, known city establishments of where you recall the, Airsot's gang mayors setting up shop in. There's the market square, which is down on the the level below the one you are currently at, looking out over the balcony, or out on it on the balcony that you are on. There's the various elevators to and from the various levels. I said various twice in that sentence. Oh god. There's the elevators that take you from both like top side into the Undercity and through the levels of said Undercity. And there's always the many, many, many mines. You recall your hometown was Block 9, specifically.
Yeah. Well, for no reason in particular, really. Unless anyone has anywhere else they'd like to go. I mean, she wouldn't mind, you know, just taking a look at her hometown.
That is up to
I'm
the
glad to
team.
hang out.
Yes, Randy's like, well, unless anyone has anywhere they'd like to go in particular, I was hoping I could, I don't know, take a trip down memory lane, I guess.
I have no objections.
Yeah, I think it'd be nice to see, like, you know, see the sights, look around.
Well, I guess I'll lead the way.
Okay, this isn't quite what I was looking for, what I was trying to find. Okay, one sec. There we go. Okay, that makes much more sense. I was trying to find pictures of playgrounds, and what I ended up with was like abandoned amusement parks.
Oh,
Oh, I love those.
yeah, I don't think we're going to any amusement parks
Yeah.
in this session.
Probably not. But we can't rule it out entirely, can we?
Well.
I guess not.
We
Okay.
go on. I would love to go on a fun little amusement park adventure and find some ghosts.
We'll get to the ghosts.
My offline campaign I'm running, my players don't know it yet, but they're going to an amusement park soon.
Oh yeah, dude. Okay, so this is another tangent. Let me pull up a song for you. You gotta play for them Joy City by Edgar Winter.
Okay.
So, Joy City is a song from a concept album that was a musical adaptation of the final book by L. Ron Hubbard.
Oh no.
Alright.
It's a terrible book. It's one of the worst books I've ever read. I don't recommend it. However, it's really fun to roast. And L. Ron Hubbard's book was called Mission Earth, and it was about like an alien coming to Earth to try and save the environment. But he also does a bunch of other random bullshit along the way. And one of the things he does is he goes to a whole planet that's just one big amusement park, but it's called Joy City, even though it's a whole planet. And you're like, oh shit, dude, Joy City, like a planet that's like an ecumenopolis that's also all Disney World? What kind of cool space amusement park attractions do they get up to? And then in the song, they like play ping pong and clog.
What? What? Alright.
Alright, sorry about that. That's just important to me. Because, like, you're doing a space campaign. Here's a space amusement park for you.
Hell yeah.
For the record, the other stupid bullshit in Mission Earth, there's a scene where, like, a character does, like, a burlesque tease, and it's, like, also a song, like, they're singing. But in order to describe, like, what they're doing, he says, like, her hand writhed in a manner that was sexy. Like, that is almost the verbatim quote. And that, he mentioned that she was, like, convulsing and, like, wailing, and then adds the addendum, and it was sexy. And I'm like, dude, do you know what burlesque is, bro? You had a sex boat. Did you not have sex on your sex boat, bro?
God.
Not enough, clearly.
I'm sorry I'm roasting L. Ron Hubbard's sex life. The man has been dead for a very long time.
That means he's roastable forever.
He's been dead for several unslutty years, though.
He did use that sex boat mostly to hide from the FBI, but, like, you can't have sex while hiding. He clearly didn't. Actually, that's a whole genre of movies. It's called the fucking Jason series.
A Born?
No, like the Friday the 13th movies.
Oh.
It stopped being on Friday the 13th though, because he goes to space.
There's no Fridays in space.
There aren't.
All right.
So you plan on going to your old town.
Yes.
You plan on visiting good old Block 9.
Good old Black 9.
And it's so unfortunate that they number their towns here.
Yeah.
From what you recall, Block 9 was both... what's the word for it? Both poorer than average, but more culturally developed than the rest. It has its own distinct, like, identity as a people. Those that live in that block, at least. Block 9 was far off from the rest of the city, deep into the Underhives. So deep, in fact, that it still has a section of undeveloped earth. And the people that have access to it were some of the only that actually were able to bury their dead. Everyone else tossed theirs to the crematoriums. And because of that, they developed a strong respect for both tradition and the lives of, like, those that lived within it. It is a dark sort of respect, but it is still a respect.
Mm-hmm.
You walk down the winding corridors and ersatz, what's the word for it? Riverbanks alongside the sluiceways, choking back the rank air of the Underhive. And as you do, with every footstep, you find yourself closer and closer to things you actually truly remember. Bits of nostalgia beginning to creep up into the back of your mind. Little shops that you used to frequent now likely closed. The occasional, like, public almost waterwork adjacent thing, like a fountain, but probably full of a fluid that's probably not water, that you once hung out by as a teen. And eventually, you make your way to the actual elevator down towards the Underhive section that would take you to Block 9. The elevator has been rusted and dusted from disuse, but it seems to be still functional.
Mm-hmm.
The gate on the side of it creaks as you pull it aside. Is there anything?
Wow.
Oh, what's up? You were gonna say
no,
something?
what were you?
I was just gonna ask. Is there anything the party would like to be doing on the walk?
I can't think of anything.
I think that Ash is mostly just looking around and trying to get her, like, bearings to figure out the place.
I think it'd be nice to hear, like, just Serenity kind of talking about, like, where we're going, and, like, experiences here.
Well, grew up here, Black 9, people who live here, you know, I like to think we're, you know, more cultured than some of the other blocks. Don't tell them that I said that, though. I like to call us Nine Heads, personally.
It's like you're Android 18. That ain't just a 4-head, that is a 9-head.
You know, over in Block 9, we're all. I don't think anyone else calls us that, mind you. So don't go around calling people 9 heads. It's just kind of a thing I came up with. I don't really talk to many people. I just, you know, I just sort of think things at people when I see them. Like, I'm just like I'll be like, you know, minding my own business, see someone walk by and like that guy's a total 9-head, or like, you know, sometimes they'll give off an air that they're from like block 5 or something, and they're a 5-head. You know, you know how it is. I think I don't think that's normal though. That's a me thing.
I love how Serenity is judgmental and then thinks about it for a second and says, wait.
Character growth.
Hi, it's Pumpkin Story now.
Oh shit.
I became a pumpkin.
Oh hell yeah.
Oh no.
You are a shapeshifter.
Wait, hold on, I wanna...
What's your favorite shape to be?
Circle.
Not a hexagon.
Orb.
Look how cute this is.
That's adorable.
That's really good.
Good work.
They put me back. Let me put me back down. Oh, I'm on an angle.
Oh god.
How did you manage this?
I don't know.
I do it a lot.
I'm glad.
Okay, there we go. I fixed it. My hands are clipping though. Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay. I'm just a little small now.
Yeah, Serenity just rambles about how she totally judges people.
And like guesses
Just
what
at a
boroughs
glance.
they're from.
Yeah.
So I guess you have more of a sense of solidarity with the 9 heads?
Oh, fuck no.
Oh. the way you were going on about it, I guess I just kind of assumed.
Serenity's such a little asshole.
No, I don't have any solidarity with any of these people.
That's a little sad.
I just think that 9 heads are a little better than the others.
They're not cool, but they're almost cool.
Well,
As opposed to like
I don't-
foreheads. I just
What was that?
Oh, nothing.
We don't talk about foreheads around here.
What's block 4 like?
You don't want to know.
Blocks 5 through 0 are all relatively close to the surface. 4 has a chip on its shoulder for being almost at the bottom of the surface group.
I see.
Like literally being slightly lower than 5, in fact. They tend to be prideful and also frequently indignant. It's saying you're from block, or asking if someone's from block 4 is the equivalent of asking a dwarf how it feels being short.
Okay, so block 4 is the bullied block.
Yeah.
They got a chip on their shoulder.
What's the lowest block?
The deepest block has
Yeah,
long been
deepest.
sealed off to the public, and is block
Yeah.
16.
Ooh, I
Si-
bet we'll end up there at some point.
16.
Feels like it could be a story relevant area.
A story relevant area.
Oh,
16 is more
I'll
of
be
a
right
dig
back.
site than it is a actual like habitable location.
uh-huh.
Everyone says that one day people are gonna move in, but no one ever actually does.
Mm-hmm. Is 15 habited?
15 is inhabited. 15 is also largely dwarf.
I see.
15 is actually where dwarf expats from the mountain homes tend to live. It's the setting equivalent of Little Italy, actually.
So asking if someone is from block 4 is like asking a dwarf if they're short. Asking a dwarf if they're from block 15.
That's like walking up to a New Jersey Guido and asking if he is Italian.
All right. Anyways, any other questions?
None from me, no. No, I don't have any questions.
Yeah, I got one.
Hmm?
How does it feel being home so far?
Is this Erica asking?
No, this is me, V.
Oh, that's V asking.
Yeah,
I thought
V-
someone was asking Serenity.
Vapot
So
wants
I
to
need
know
to
what
give me
how it feels being back home. If the hazy buzz of mage lights is comforting or not.
Serenity very much doesn't want to admit it's a little comforting.
Aw. This elevator that you're in is one you've traveled pretty frequently when you were younger. It is how you would get up to the 6th round, after all. It's the closest access elevator to the actual main streets of the city. And it's also the one that is the least protected by guards, meaning, you know, any old schmuck could get in.
Makes sense.
Whether or not it's sad that it's been relatively unused in this recent time is up to interpretation. And as you all pile into this funny little metal box, it makes a loud sort of sound, as though almost buckling under the weight of passengers for the first time in who knows how long. And it begins its descent.
Serenity just says, "Don't worry, I don't think it'll break. But if it does, just, you know, brace."
I can fly.
I'm a little nervous now.
You get used to them.
Oh boy, Story canonically afraid of heights.
Oh, right.
Serenity. Serenity is also canonically afraid of heights.
But we're not high up. We're low. What's there to be afraid of?
Well, I thought you were saying there's still a chance that we could. I mean, you can always get deeper.
You know,
You know,
I
you
don't
can
really
always
like-
fall.
You know, I don't really think of it as afraid of heights necessarily. I just think of it as afraid of falling. Afraid of gravity, if you will.
I'm afraid of hitting that good solid ground.
Afraid of
The high
terminal
speed.
velocity.
Yeah, I'm afraid of the vast.
Yeah. Oh, that's
I'm
such a
just
scary
afraid
picture. What?
I'm afraid of going down.
And you descend.
Oh no, I'm afraid of going down.
Oh no, descending. Amnesia
Oh, no.
the descent.
The elevator lurches as it finally reaches its bottom floor destination and makes a weak, strange sort of ding as the gates creak open.
Story pats it appreciatively.
Serenity was also going to pat it, actually. She's
Yeah.
gonna pat it and be like, there, Ellie. It's okay.
Ding!
Oh, I love that. We both are just like, thank you. You did so good.
And you exit out onto the Underhive city streets below. I keep saying Underhive. I gotta stop that. This isn't Warhammer.
I can't escape it.
Oh god, I nearly ran an only war campaign instead of fucking D&D. I'm glad I picked D&D. This would be a very different sort of adventure if you were Imperial Guardsmen. Sorry,
Oh,
Adeptus
yeah.
Astra Militarum.
Every day I learn more things about Warhammer against my will. I learned terrible things the other
I'm-
day.
Dude, you
I'm
want to play
sorry,
Gun?
I'll never tell you something horrible about Warhammer. I'll only tell you the good stuff because I quit, and now that they can't ruin my characters, I'm gonna make them the new canon. I'm
Oh God,
going to eat
why not?
Games Workshop.
I watched you disappear on stream.
Oh yeah, I have a lollipop,
Nice.
and my camera and VTube Studio doesn't like it when I eat.
Oh, I so it shrinks you?
Dude, me too.
Yo, whenever I have to eat, I also just turn microscopic.
That's so funny.
It helps me feel full sooner.
I have never eaten
If I
on
am
stream.
small and the food is bigger by comparison.
You're like smaller Columbo.
Malumbo.
Oh,
I love Columbo.
So, you exit out onto the city streets, and as you do, you find that they are And all of the mage lights are off. And then with a quiet they flicker back to life. The lights up ahead that act as your artificial not quite sun, not quite stars equally seem to be disused based off of the faint flickering and sputtering hum.
Damn. There's no one down here?
Seems so.
How, like, lived in was Black 9 when I was in there? Was it, like, normally busier, or...
It was a good bit busier. It was a small town, but it was a town. And as you
Yeah.
reach the gates, the outer gates of Block 9, you find, well, not quite a town, that's for sure. Instead, what you see is the gates are all chained shut, with a large with signs pasted on the side, with a picture of a crudely drawn picture of an elf person doing their bonk on their own head and with their tongue sticking out, and it says "Pardon our dust, closed for renovations." It's like a Disney sign.
Well, fuck.
Let me pull up a pose. Let me pull up the pose. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine this, but it's an elf man with a hard hat.
I love that so much. Well, wait, we
Like,
can't get
does he have the
in?
scissors and everything?
Huh? Well, but instead of scissors, it's a wand. The gates.
Well, damn.
The gates are chained shut. However, they are not chained that tightly. With a little bit of effort, at a glance, you could probably, like, pull it enough that you could slip under the wired fence. Or perhaps pick the
Serenity-
locks.
Serenity, without talking or like asking the group, just starts to like pull the gate open so we can climb through, and she's like, "Well, what are you guys waiting for?"
Oh, I'm not. I'm right behind you.
Question. After she
Yeah.
does that, can I pickpocket it anyway? I mean, not pickpocket. Can I lockpick it?
I was gonna say, you gonna pickpocket the gate, dude? You gonna just, like, swipe the whole thing and put it in your pocket?
could.
Steal the picture.
Animal
Anyway,
Crossing style.
can I lockpick the gate with like my little fucked up bone daggers? Because they are like teeny eensy weensy. They are like just throwing stilettos.
Yes, you could.
Would that be a sleight of hand?
Yes.
I rolled a nat 20 plus 10.
You were the
Alright.
fucking lockpicking lawyer.
Like I just like I just like walked up to it while you're holding the gate open, and I just kind of like tapped into the hole with my dagger, and it just falls open. Like, neat.
Huh,
Snow, can I
I-
do your best lockpicking lawyer impression for the
Damn,
viewers?
I can't do a good impression of Lockpicking Lawyer. I've watched all of his videos. I feel like if I do an impression of him, I'll just turn into him, and my face will disappear, and I'll just become floating hands.
the
Well, the only thing we're gonna see of you is just a blurry reflection of your
Binding
face
on
your shield.
4. False click on 5. Back to 2. Ooh, hard click. And just like that, the master lock has been opened.
Can I do my own shenanigan?
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah.
While this is going on, can Story go up to the little "Pardon our dust" sign and start to deface it?
Yeah, you can.
Oh my god.
By the way, can you roll a perception check for me? Specifically
Yeah.
you?
Oh god, let me get my dice. Oh god. I got too many dice.
Oh god.
Did my mic pick that up?
A little. It sounded like rattling teeth.
That was the sound of approximately like 90 dice all spilling out at once.
Jesus Christ.
Nat 20!
Let's go!
Oh my god.
At a glance, you're like, hey, wait a second, I know that elf. That's fucking Al.
Oh no.
Oh, I'm definitely defacing it now.
Yeah, you realize that, what's it? These signs were put up by, something called a, real estate development company, but it's called
Ugh.
Al Estate.
Um.
You don't necessarily know what real estate is, let alone Al estate. That's a question for whether or not you think Story would know that.
It's the opposite of fake estate.
She definitely doesn't, but she motions over for Soraya to come over and has her pot of ink and her brush in her hand and like motions towards it and it goes how do you think I should decorate our little friend here?
X's for eyes.
All right, and I X out the eyes,
Yeah?
Mustache.
mustache,
Funny toupee.
funny toupee,
And a goatee.
goatee.
Alright,
Nice.
Give his goatee a beard.
All right.
Go eat a beard.
I give him I give him a goat tail.
And a silly bow tie.
you guys haven't even gotten into the city or into this part of town, and you're already up to like fucking college kid back in their hometown shenanigans.
I write down a random spellaphone number and I say, "Call me for a good time."
No, that's
No,
a
you
good
know-
one.
Well, you know
No.
what? I write down Al's phone number.
No, don't take it from me.
Do you actually write down Al's phone number?
No, I don't. I don't give the story the phone number.
Story's not trusted with numbers.
You know whose number we should write down?
Oh,
Asher.
oh my god.
No,
Are you
no,
going to
Flynn.
turn Asher into a phone sex
Flynn.
hotline?
No, not Flynn, not Flynn. Xavier.
You're
Xavier.
What about Father Ashburn?
Say no. He's
No.
right behind you. He's watching you.
He's
That's
looming.
right.
He's like, "Hey, listen,
That's
No.
funny.
we've
We
all
need
had
to-
interesting side jobs, but I'm not turning into a phone sex hotline."
Xavier. It needs to be Xavier. Xavier's already a whore.
Alright, I say,
Sold.
so you
It'll keep
hand
him
him
out
the
of-
phone number.
Highest
I'll
bid
give you
goes
Xavier.
to Xavier.
It'll keep him out of Byron's hair.
Write down. She artfully like calligraphy puts Xavier's phone number, and in like that ye old English font says like, if you're looking for a fun time, give me a ring.
Damn, you can write in font.
Yeah, I can do anything, baby.
I'm like just squints at the number. It's just like, okay, okay.
Has Amwa watched an episode of Rocco's Modern Life?
No. What's Rocco's Modern Life?
Rocco's Modern Life was a Nickelodeon like comedy cartoon back in like the old days of Nicktoons. The only reason I bring it up is because there's an entire episode where the funny little marsupial Rocco ends up working on a phone sex hotline.
Oh my god.
And it was a Nickelodeon
Yeah.
show back in the old times.
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So, you slip into the town. And the town is largely as you remember it. You find yourself standing at the entrance to, well, not the entrance, the precipice of the like town square. You see the mini market that you guys used to spend all your like pocket change on. You see all the houses of people that you used to call neighbors. And in between these little markers of memory, you also find scaffolding. Seemingly abandoned construction equipment. You know, shovels, hammers, a couple things that look like steel girders. Just kind of haphazardly strewn about your old hometown. And you see that this place seemingly hasn't been used in at least since you've been here.
Well, looks like this may be the job the workers quit on when the rebellion started.
It could very
If I
well be
were to
that.
hazard a guess.
You
A fun little coincidence.
where once was the hustle and bustle of all of the townsfolk that you used to know fairly well, though I doubt you were ever called them friends. You instead just find quiet absence.
Is Story about to learn the meaning of the word gentrification?
No.
And on all of those like miniature construction sites, you see the same "Pardon our dust" sort of signs.
Damn.
The most completed building from your immediate glancing does appear to be some sort of coffee shop.
Oh.
The,
World's best cup of coffee.
Yeah.
Wow, they did it!
Oh fuck, we're doing Elf. Or is that what we're doing now? Are we doing Elf? Do I need to send you to the mailroom?
For a fucking moment, I thought that you were about to like do you blew it up, you monsters! Fucking like
Planet of the
fucking
Apes?
Planet of the Apes bit.
What's it? I had a thing. Shit. And then I got distracted. Oh, fuck. But yeah. This town is seemingly abandoned, though it doesn't look like it was, like, destroyed. People just kind of left, from what you could guess.
Well, I'm glad that the place isn't, ransacked. That would be...
That'd be a
Yeah.
bummer.
That'd be a bit of a bummer.
Yeah.
Even, even for me,
Could I get a perception check?
Yeah. What is my percent? Okay, 16.
Alongside the walls, you can see a great many, or alongside like the abandoned scaffolds, you see a great many crude drawings, like just a big fucking drawing of a dick, a roughly scrawled sign that says like, "Hey, Darby was here."
Can I get a history check to see if I know who Darby is?
It might
my
be a different
God.
Darby, who knows?
Okay.
Yeah, it's graffiti. It's the sort of graffiti that teens leave in like a skate park.
Charming.
To be fair, you also did just graffiti the place.
Yeah. I'll leave that ancient Rome graffiti.
I see all the graffiti and I'm just like, man, who does that?
The other thing that this town was notable for, and one thing that does still stand true, is because it has access to dirt and the earth itself. There was a small amount of plant life that grew here, fed by clerically sourced artificial sunlight. Now, absent people tending and watering, and also pruning, the place has seemingly gone overgrown. Artificial suns, what's the word for it? Unchecked, so to speak.
Cool.
Though the
So there's-
artificial suns seem to have burnt out for the time being.
Final
Hey.
Fantasy VII. Sorry.
So there's a bunch of like plant growth just kind of like going a bit wild.
Yeah, it's an underground town that has somehow been overgrown.
Oh,
Oh,
Story's absolutely like tenderly like and happily like touching all the little like sprouts. And, like whenever there's like a root that cracks through pavement, she's just delighted.
Serenity walks up to Story and she's like, "Hey Story, do you got any paint that's good for walls?"
I mean, I do have my pot of ink, and like rummages through her bag. She has like miscellaneous, maybe like a little bit of little bits and pieces of chalk. I don't think she'd have anything that would be able to like paint an entire wall, but she has little bits and pieces. What are you looking to do?
Oh, just some graffiti.
Oh,
You know, the very thing I was just criticizing.
oh, I would be happy to join on in then.
Yeah, I just want to leave my mark, if you will.
I mean, as long as you're aware that is illegal.
Dude,
I mean,
Is
have
it?
you
Is
seen
it? I'm
this
not thinking
place? I live illegal here. Or lived illegal.
That's
Yeah,
perfectly
just-
fair.
looking around, I was like, I don't think there's anyone left to really clock us on that.
In order to get by in life in this place, you had to do a bit of illegal. Let's be real.
And she hands Serenity a paintbrush.
She's just gonna write in big, all caps, like in a space that she can find just on some wall. Just die anywhere else.
Yeah.
Yeah, alright. Of the notable locations within this area, alongside the market square and I guess your old house if you really want to go back there, there was a park that you recall spending a good bit of time in. I guess there's also the graveyard if you really want to get ghoulish.
I don't know if there's any graves she'd feel like checking, so can't say she had backstory that involved many dead people.
No, that's pretty normal.
She didn't have that kind of tragic backstory.
Some people just go to graveyards.
Yeah. I like
Oh
to go to
yeah,
graveyards.
I've gone to my fair share of graveyards just to hang out and get anxiety about being haunted.
When I was like 15, I used to hang out in one that wasn't too far from my place, and it was very quiet, and that was cool because it was a pretty
wrote-
noisy city sometimes.
I wrote half of my first book in a graveyard, so
Yeah.
Nice.
I think we were just goth.
Yeah.
That's fair.
No one else. Yeah. No one else understood my love of graveyards.
That's fair. Serenity's like, well, we've got this park that I like going to. There's also my old pad, but it was kind of a
hole.
shit show. Left it in disarray. Don't really, I can't say I cleaned it for guests, if you will. No idea what's going on with it now.
You also haven't been there in what, like, how many years?
I don't know. How long has it been? I mean, it's been at least over a year.
Yeah, I'd argue like at least 2. It takes a while to get a degree.
Yeah, that's fair. 2, 3 years? Who knows? I don't keep track.
Yeah, and you don't seem like a holidays type of person.
No. Well, really the only place that I can think of worth checking out is the park, or I guess the remnants of the market. But kind of want to check the park out.
Oh, by the way,
Goodbye, Tunes.
That was on purpose.
Tunes?
That was on purpose. Don't mind me.
Okay,
Oh, okay.
sorry.
You know, I was just getting the next song ready, and I didn't want to have it like stop it.
Uh-huh.
You are currently in the market square. The market square was easily the cultural, spiritual, and physical center of the town. This is the place where what few friends you probably had used to occasionally like show up and like get some snacks before a show. Also, probably where you bought your instruments, assuming you bought them.
No, she would have probably. Well, hers is like special.
Yeah,
So-
you have a rare prototype, and Airsot's a Magilelectric guitar. Would have
I'm
been. It
gonna
would have
say
cost a pretty
that
penny.
I'm gonna say she bought it on impulse using almost all of her savings from some random peddler she'd never seen before.
Yeah.
And that guitar has carried you well.
Yes. She's gonna point out the very like place, like location that peddler was, and she's gonna be like, "Oh yeah, that's where that guy sold me the guitar. He was real weird. Uh, you know, didn't really get a good look at his face. He was like in a robe, had a hood covering most of him, very mysterious. So I figured, why not buy something from him? You know."
And on the sign of the store, you see it is labeled Zivix Trinkets, and on the logo is a hooded figure holding up just a bunch of baubles.
think
It's
he looked
very,
disgusting.
very strange. Can't say that. I honestly, I don't even know if there was actually a person under there. Maybe it was just an enchanted robe.
It looks like a generic Organization 13 member trying to go on the Antique Roadshow.
Is there of the marketplace? Is there anything left behind?
Not really. It doesn't look like it was cleared out in a hurry, but there are still like physical shops. That said, if you would like to find something, DM me what you're looking for and then go roll investigation. Yeah, this place wasn't left behind in like a rush. It was literally just vacated over the course of who knows how long, as people just moved out. If you aren't looking for anything in specific, though, that's okay.
I did have something, but
take your time. I have queued the next song for when we get to the park.
I've got nothing.
Can I just ask out loud, or does it have to be a DM?
No, you could ask out loud.
Okay, because I want to, because this is like directed at both like at DM, but also at Serenity. Of like, basically as soon as you said like musical instruments, I'm just like, are there any instruments left behind? But also, would it be weird if we had an instrument from the same place?
What? No, that's not weird. I don't even know where this thing came from. As far as I know, he could have come from like a different continent with this thing.
Civix was a strange little creature.
He just showed up one day and set up shop.
You recall him rubbing his palms a lot and saying, "Yes!"
Oh my God.
Oh, yes, absolutely. I also, I saw him sell a strange cursed box to a woman in a pink dress.
I don't know what that's
I
a
hope
reference
you weren't
to.
around when
It's
she
a
opened that.
reference to Paper Mario.
Oh.
Oh, I thought it was a Pandora's box situation.
No, the opening of Thousand Year Door, there was a strange hooded figure that sold a cursed box to Princess Peach.
I see.
If Princess Peach was in this setting, you would know. I'd be making like.
Well, I mean, Thousand Year Door, Rogueport is like, as close to this area as you're gonna get.
To be fair, Ashburn's like only living family member is known to be Mario.
Yeah.
Dude, Paper Mario is canon to this universe.
Ashburn
now.
looks into the middle distance and takes a swig of his hip flask. Something that he has never explained to you even once and will never explain.
Some things don't need to be said out loud.
Can you roll a perception check for me, by the way?
Yeah.
This is unrelated to your music adventure.
Perception. Why can't I read? There it is. Okay. Wow, my character sheet is really poorly picked. Why don't I have a single wisdom skill?
You should probably get some of those.
Yeah, I really need to. I don't know how. That's a 12.
Okay. You notice the faint smell of tomatoes.
Interesting.
You do not know
I'm
the
following the
source
scent
of
like
it.
a bloodhound.
Wait, what?
I'm going sniffing loudly in the air.
Did you pick up on a scent?
She points her body.
Ashburn pointedly closes his hip flask and puts it on his hip.
Wait a minute.
He drinks ketchup.
Is the scent coming from him?
Here.
He just kind of walks off.
Oh my god.
Goodbye.
What'd you smell?
I think he's got tomato soup in there.
Tomato soup.
I don't think that's a flask. I think that's a thermos.
Oh goodness.
She looks to Ashburn.
I don't have to
Is
explain
he
myself.
just walking away? Huh?
I don't have to explain myself. And he's still walking.
I mean, it's cool if you just like tomato soup.
Yeah, tomato soup. Yeah, that.
Oh god, it's ketchup.
It's not ketchup.
Okay, well then what is it?
He just keeps walking, except he's a little faster now.
Is it just
Come
tomatoes?
on.
Are you sucking on a tomato in a bottle?
You can tell us, buddy. Come on.
Let me roll something.
The
We roll persuasion.
Oh, are you gonna roll persuasion?
Yeah, when we roll persuasion.
All right.
That's something that I do have clicked. It doesn't matter. I got a nat 1.
Oh no.
He holds his hands up like, look, I ain't gotta explain stuff. You already made fun of me for my uncle's name being Mario. Let's just go.
Oh, it's pasta sauce.
Oh my god. He took a meatball sub and put it in a blender.
No, I get it. He's drinking pasta sauce. Runs in the family. All right, we've seen enough.
He wipes his mouth, and sure enough, you can tell he's totally just drinking spaghetti sauce.
What did I do to deserve all this Italiophobia?
I'm sorry I dunk on Italians. Would you like me to not?
No, it's hilarious. I'm doing it.
But yeah, he's straight up just eating spaghetti sauce. Just drinking it like a shot. That's what he does. Every time you've seen him, like, shrug and take a sip from his hip flask, it's not an alcoholic thing. It's a spaghetti thing.
Has this been the, like, intention from the beginning?
No.
Alright, I'm glad it's evolved this way.
Originally, I was gonna have it be he's just straight drinking raw arachnite, and it's like he's high off his balls all the time. But instead, it is spaghetti sauce.
Instead of being high all the time, he's just Italian.
Oh my god.
He's just Mario's nephew.
I'm suffering sanity loss, so I've posted something in Mimeo to make all of you also suffer sanity loss.
Oh.
Good. Good. Make me suffer.
I mean,
It just... Yeah, no, that's fine.
hey, he's just chilling.
Yeah.
Wait,
Those
Just vibing.
tapes are fine.
Yeah, they're just hanging out.
it took me a second to realize what was wrong with it.
What's wrong with it?
You can't loop them together like that because they're, like, solid.
And that clearly didn't stop them.
Yeah. The impossible happens every day.
That's how
It
I'm
sure
here.
Roll in to save. Fail. Success.
Failed successfully. But yeah,
Alright.
you did not find any left behind instruments. Although there are some left behind brochures about a music store up on the surface.
Ooh. I take it and I
Ooh.
stuff it in my bag. I wonder if we'll have time to check this out.
Probably.
Oh shit.
Maybe I can check it out as we create a distraction. maybe the fighting will get bad enough that I can.
You can also just go back
Or we
upstairs.
could just go shopping.
We do still need to talk to Al.
That's true. But what if
Unfortunately.
what if the shop owner is like Mr. Moneybags, Mr. Monopoly?
They will fucking
Mr.
know
Big
us.
Business.
Yeah, I don't want to give my money to Mr. Big Business.
Hey, what if it's like weirdo hood person?
Oh, that's true. If we're a hood person, weirdo hood person, I'd give my money to him. I think he's trustworthy and deserving of it.
Yeah. I always trust people in hoods who obscure all features.
Yeah. I trust the faceless. Looks around.
Stares intently at Story.
I mean that also in a we're all VTubers. Deeply ironic.
We are all faceless.
Yeah, we're all people we're all people with a hood over our face.
Yeah. Well, I look
It's
like this
just-
in real life. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
I've got a hood over my face. It's just that my hood has big titties.
Oh my god.
Can I
I
get another?
literally
Oh.
used to have hair this exact color for like 2 years.
Yeah, I remember.
Maybe I'll go back
Actually,
to it.
I dyed my hair that color once.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna probably go back to it now.
I'm going gray right now.
Oh
I'm
no.
so sorry.
No, it's cool. Listen, there's worse things in life than going gray at 24.
Yeah.
Can I get another perception check out of you guys as you make your way towards the park?
They can.
Well, that's
I
a
rolled
3.
14.
13.
24.
All right.
So that's 7 altogether.
I love how my passive is a 19, and if I roll higher than a 10, I automatically over 19 on my actives.
I'm putting this die away.
Ashkata, you notice among the graffiti a repeating motif of a horned helmet with painted on red eyes.
I'm gonna
Ooh.
tap Serenity's shoulder and like point it at her, like point her at it.
Is that the Black Knight?
It very well could be. It could also just
I-
be like a Kilroy was here kind of meme thing.
It might be the Black Knight.
You are immediately dismissing my dismissal.
Serenity, do you recognize anything like this that isn't our sewer man?
Do I?
I mean, you're the Ashburn. Do you recognize anything?
No, V, would I? Or no?
You, from what you can recall, there's no specific symbol associated with that, but you also know this town did have a pretty big tiefling population. It could have just been
Yeah.
like a local, like, insignia of some kind.
Wait. Yeah, she's like, no, I don't remember anything like that in particular.
I sketch it in my journal. Oh man.
And you make it to the park. Let me pull it up.
Yes.
The park itself is just as overgrown as everything else is here. The
Oh, yeah.
Yay.
the sort of the ersatz fog built up by the layers of dust and industrial activities, coupled with the artificial lights above, give the whole area a hazy, overcast sort of hue. And you find the old park that you used to hang out with.
We got swings.
There are swings.
I'm on the swings.
Oh.
Damn, I remember this place.
Tunes?
Thank
Oh
you,
man.
Tunes.
A MIDI of Midwest emo.
Park.
Park.
You remember this park pretty well, honestly. This is where you and your friends used to hang out the most. Aside
Yeah,
from,
we
you know,
used to
bars.
we used to play here a lot. You know, just hanging out, just jamming to whatever.
Probably where you or you decided to start a band. Maybe where you wrote some of
Yeah.
your music too.
Yeah, this is actually where I met my band. I was just kind of chilling here one day, and I mean, the three of them already all knew each other, but I was just kind of playing my newly bought guitar, and they took a notice of me, and they asked if I wanted to jam with them. They never heard anything quite like my guitar before, so. And that's where it all started, really. I joke about buying the guitar on impulse from some shady guy that just set up shop merely a day prior, but really it did kind of alter my life, like, completely. I would say that was probably the single decision that really, set me on the path that I'm on now.
And here it is, that same place that all that started with, seemingly ended.
I'm so emotional over here.
Did I ever tell you guys that my guitar has a name?
I don't believe you did.
Guitar's
I don't
name.
think so.
She pulls out the guitar, and she's just like, I like to call her Harmony.
Yeah. I think that's a
Huh.
wonderful name.
It's fitting.
Yeah.
Serenity and harmony.
And resonance.
And resonance.
Next, we'll need cadence and aria and melody.
True.
Out of character, Aria is my middle name.
Cool.
Out of character, Melody is a musician in my offline campaign.
Nice.
Serenity.
Yes.
Does being here change anything for you? How are you feeling?
She feels, I don't know how to describe it, but it's like the kind of feeling that you get when you get home after like a long day of work and you just get to stop caring, I guess.
No, I understand. Undoing the belt, metaphorically?
Yeah. It makes her feel like warm.
Yeah. And though your town is not what it used to be even a little bit, it still is. It's still there for you. Maybe one day you'll come back and fix it up. Maybe.
Maybe. She's gonna take a seat and just kind of take everything in.
Should I DM monologue for a sec, or do you want to say stuff? I have one, but it's optional.
I don't have anything planned to say, so...
Alright. Then you set down on the soft grass for a moment, and it is soft. And the thing about memory. Memory doesn't always flood in waves. Sometimes it rises up like the tides. Slowly at first, lapping at your ankles and drenching your socks. By the time you look down and find yourself awash in reminiscence, it's a little late to seek dry land. Labcat, I'm trying to say things, buddy! Come on!
I love that. I heard the meow and I was just trying to hold in a chuckle.
Labcat.
I love you, Labcat. I love you, Labcat.
You the best lab cat.
Hey, Labcat, did you know that everybody on the internet loves you? Except for me, because you're trying to hurt me really bad right now, dude?
Oh no.
Dude, Labcat, when your paw is stuck in things, you have to let me help you. You have to trust me, okay? When your paw is stuck, buddy, I can help you get it unstuck. And then you won't be, confused. So don't claw me the second your paw's unstuck. Fucking cat. I'm so sorry about that. I don't know where I was going. It was something memory. You got people throwing you a life raft metaphorically. Don't drown in yesterday's tears.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It sounded
Yeah.
better when it wasn't interrupted by a cat.
I felt it though. I'm feeling it.
See, but when you said it a second time and it had the same feeling of like H Bomber guy at the end of a 3-hour video, it hit hard.
That's fair.
You sound like you've been through hell and back, and you're giving us the boat.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And I think you all have this like brief moment together of just sitting and quietly reflecting on whatever it is you guys have to reflect on at the moment. And as soon
So
as it...
like,
Oh, what's up?
I thought of a thing.
You first then, because I was just moving on in case everyone was done.
I see.
So you do your thing. You guys aren't done.
Okay. It's with this quiet moment of reflection and like seeing all the memories tied to this place. There's a story kind of piping up after it's sharing a moment of just reflection together. Saying, what's it like having a place to, I guess, just a place to come back to?
You know, it's weird because until now, I didn't think I had one.
You hear the faint sound of whether it be rain or rushing fluids through the pipes, echoing throughout the domed undercity that you find yourself in.
Hey, Teacup, if you cut me again, I'm going to be really cross.
Oh, listen to that production value.
The industrial
It's
fog.
real good.
The industrial fog fades just a little bit and lets a bit more of that light from those artificial stars shine through, and it seems almost like a night sky. Almost. The colors are a little off, and the lights twinkle and flicker the way stars never would, though you've only seen stars the one time.
Serenity, looking up, she's like, "Hey, Manak, how's this night sky look?"
It's M1 now, but it looks.
Oh, I'm sorry. That
I can't
was.
believe you just dead named Mana. Oh,
I'm so sorry.
You too.
I also did it.
Okay, is anyone else here gonna dead name an M1? Fuck.
You
You-
almost did it too, you
I
jackass!
can't believe that you did it too.
Okay, Amwa, italicized Amwa, bold italicized Amwa. Except in the sky, and she just.
You don't get a fucking underline. That would imply that you're on top. We all know that we all know that we're none of us here have the none of us here can like stand up to anything. We're all soggy bread in the wind.
Anyway, Amwa looks up at the sky and she kind of nods. And, yeah, it's gorgeous.
Did I just hear a fucking bell?
That's my
yeah,
cat.
what was that?
I heard a
Cat?
bell and I started looking
Your
around
cat is a
like to
bell?
try and
Sorry,
cat
I'm
chase
sorry.
something.
So my
Don't
cat
think about
that is
that.
disabled has a bell collar,
Oh,
and she decided to start vibrating. Like she tried,
Yeah.
she was scritching, and instead of scritching, her paw was just slamming into the bell over and over again.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, she's
I love
not
it.
very smart. She's the same one that keeps cutting me.
Oh,
Kitty.
Oh, baby.
She's disabled, but she's really smart. So she's basically Lab Cat, but small and insanely sharp. She sounds like a bird. Sorry about that, everyone.
you're
Oh, no,
fine. I
you're
just
fine.
thought that there was something for me to chase and I got excited.
Dog character.
I would love to add to this ambiance the thaumaturging up like a sound of like crickets chirping.
Yeah.
You cat. If you cut my chest one more time, I'm gonna be very sad.
Oh.
Are you gonna be really cross with them?
I'm going to be mighty cross with you, Ren, if you cut my boob.
Snow's cat, please don't destroy Snow's cat. I mean, Snow's chest.
No, she can fight the other cats as much as she fucking wants. She's dumb and can't win.
Alright.
So, you have your quiet moment together in the park, reminiscing about everything and nothing, probably. But there are no leads here. And so, unfortunately, the journey does call.
Oh yeah, we're doing something.
What we're doing is chilling in the park being emo. Come on.
Yeah.
This
I
is a
thought-
pretty emo episode.
I was really, I really was like, yeah, we're here to visit our friend's hometown.
Bad
and-
bot. I get to shoot a bot. I get to kill a bot. I get to pull a trigger. I get to end a life.
Yeah,
Done.
good.
Sorry that I was so excited to like.
End of life.
Yeah.
Hell
do
of
that.
a
No, I
thing,
understand it completely.
taking a man's life.
And so, you've had this moment together, visiting your friend's hometown.
I gotta take my dog real quick. I'll be back.
Okay.
I'll probably be like 10 minutes.
Yeah, Serenity just stands up and she's like, well, as much as I want to just, you know... I mean, we got something to do. Can't stay here, forever. Yeah.
Let's see if we can go cause some trouble somewhere else.
Yeah.
Still
Maybe
good
we'll...
to, you know,
Ma-
catch your breath.
Yeah, for sure. Maybe we'll bump into someone that I can, you know...
What if there was a really cool weapon here that we just haven't found yet?
Oh, the
Left
hidden...
behind.
The hidden,
ruins.
Black Knight destroying sword.
Yeah, it's probably right here in the dirt.
I
We
guess
just-
it doesn't have to be a sword. It's always a sword. It could be like an axe.
We can do that dog thing where you dig in the dirt and you're flinging it everywhere. That's always really fun.
I
Do you
look
wanna
for
do that for a
sword.
second?
What did you say?
You want to do that for a second?
You know what? Yeah. Yeah, I do.
All right.
This is how I emotionally this is how I emotionally regulate.
Serenity just like gestures like towards the dirt, and she's like, "Go ahead."
Some nice loose dirt. She's gonna yeah. She flings the dirt. She makes sure that she's like her back is not to anybody, so she's not flinging the dirt in anyone's face.
And can Ash like look a little more normally, like in like some sort of, you know, like the nooks and crannies you'd think of where someone might like just put something down and forget it? The liminal spot.
The liminal spot.
The liminal space where you forget your cool thing.
You know what? Yeah. What are you guys looking for again? Just like items in here?
anything.
Basically
I'm-
just forgotten things. TM.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah.
I'm seeing if someone dropped a cool penny. There's a nice rock.
Maybe a really awesome cursed object.
Yeah, maybe someone dropped their cursed amulet here and tried to bury it forever where no one would find it
knows?
and no one be hurt by it again.
Okay. Roll your investigations. Hello, lab cat.
Hi, lab cat. I rolled a 20, not a nat 20, but a smelly 20.
You know what? I'm gonna also look around in nooks and crannies for shit.
Alright, that is 14.
All right.
13.
Okay. But Amwa, do you intend to look for anything?
Amla is feeding her dogs.
All right, Maybe. Sorry, I zoned because of fucking lab cat.
Lab
Alma walks
rat.
away, and when Alma comes back, they're gonna be directly in the stream of the dirt being flung.
I was imagining Father Ashburn walking by drinking spaghetti sauce and then some dirt gets in it.
Oh no!
He'd still
Gonna
drink
get-
it.
It adds a seasoning.
He's a stink.
No,
You need to understand, your Blorbo's
no.
a stinky garbage man. Like, he looks like a dilf, but he's a stinky boy.
You're crushing my dreams.
You could just force him to shower.
He's a trash man. He's garbage.
I can't make him uneat dirt though.
Okay, I'm stopping right here for a sec. Hey, Summoner, can you honestly say you've never eaten dirt?
I haven't. I'm like that one. I'm the one autistic who's instead of eating, I
You
want to put things
literally
in my
told
mouth.
me. You've told me you've put like dirt in your mouth.
When? When did I eat dirt?
You've told me that you like eat natural clay. Clay is a kind of dirt.
Clay is dirt.
Do I have a fucking dirt eating altar that I don't know about that told you about eating dirt and they're keeping it from me?
You told me. You literally said once upon a fuck that like you were making a thing out of clay and went, should probably check it for impurities, and you bit it. And
I
you
have no-
chewed.
Are you sure?
I am not
one ti-
going crazy. You have discussed biting clay sculptures
What the
before.
fuck? What the fuck? I
I
have
am
no
not
memory of this.
gaslighting you.
One time I know that Gary drank W95 or whatever it's called.
WD-40?
W95.
Dude, WD-40
Ah.
is... WD-40 would just give you the worst diarrhea.
It wasn't on purpose. He's just dumb. He was, I don't know what he was doing, but he got it in our matcha, and then he was like, waste of perfectly good matcha, but it wasn't perfectly good matcha because it had WD-40 in it.
So anyway, moving on.
He didn't actually eat fucking dirt, but he would if you put it in his food and it wasn't that much dirt.
Would season his food. You might have sprinkled a fresh herb such as parsley.
He's a kind of stinky garbage man. Like, he's a dilf, but he's a stinky garbage man. Anywho, you guys are searching for items.
I'm so sorry.
The party eats dirt, thank you. Ashkata, you find an old pocket knife.
Sick.
It's slightly bent at the tip.
Nice.
Serenity, you find a handful of loose change.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
And, Story, you find an old locket.
Oh, fuck yeah.
It seems to be rusted shut.
I hold it close to my heart. I treasure it.
Only
I love
you
it.
hadn't drank that WD-40.
Hey, why not use the knife that Ash found to pry open the locket?
You've solved my locket puzzle!
Oh my god, let's do it. Let's do it. I hold out the locket excitedly. Like, do you think you could wedge it open?
I can try, but the tip is bent. I could just use one of my other multiple knives.
But then it won't be part. I guess you could. That will be more effective. It won't be part of the puzzle, but you could do that.
I mean, if it's a puzzle. And then she's gonna take her pocket knife. Do I need to roll sleight of hand to jimmy the locket?
You've got it. It's...
Please, let me roll sleight of hand to jimmy the locket.
Okay,
What
you
if
can
you
roll.
break it?
20 plus 10.
Let's go.
Do I just pop this little rusted locket open like it's a fucking clam?
Yep. Popped open like a goddamn clam.
You know I'm wasting all my good rolls on the funny shit.
And inside, you see It's a very, very, very small portrait. You don't recognize the faces, but what it appears to be is two elvish people and a like heavier set man, and his face is seemingly either scratched out or just buffed out from time.
Huh.
They're doing that like bros, like everybody's arms are wrapped around each other like you would at a graduation.
Yeah.
They seem to be friends.
I'm gonna treasure this forever. She's holding it like it's the most like it's something in a museum, like it's the most beautiful thing she's ever seen, and has like it right up next to her face and is like tracing it with her finger, and is just amazed with it.
You do love trinkets and odds and ends and that sort of thing.
There's some story to that thing right there.
But she eagerly shows it off to everybody before stuffing it into her bag. You know, I'll put it on.
All right, yeah, you put it on. It's comfortable. It's a nice, satisfying sort of weight, and it's surprisingly not nearly as like scratchy as a chunk of metal that's been left in the dirt for like 3 years would be.
Yeah.
For some reason, I thought that this was going to be like another amulet of hurts your stomach so bad, but instead it gives you tetanus and you can't eat.
Oh my god.
You gave me an amulet of tetanus! You know I don't have my shots!
Fuck.
I can't believe that we have an unvaccinated child in the party.
Oh my god.
I hate to break it to you, but this is a time before vaccines.
Oh no, we're all unvaccinated.
You guys haven't even had a major plague yet.
Oh no, the plague is gonna hit and it's not gonna kill the upper crust.
Not unless I make sure.
Not with that attitude, it won't.
Hello, Anna. By the way,
Hello.
we found a knife.
I
What?
found a locket.
A locket?
They were exploring and looking for trinkets, odds and ends, and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
you
Story
missed it.
dug
What
like
was
a
in the
dog
locket?
in the dirt. Random people we don't know, and one of them has their face either scratched out or eroded by time. And I'm wearing it like my most treasured possession.
Duo pipes up and says, I found a shovel.
A whole shovel.
Yeah, a whole
Nice.
shovel. I mean, it was in a graveyard, but
entire
like they
shovel.
weren't using it.
Oh.
In the graveyard?
Yeah, I just wandered off and found a shovel.
Oh.
Also,
I don't-
you don't have to pay any mind to the party eats dirt. It's self-explanatory.
What?
The thing I put in Mimeo.
Did you guys literally eat dirt?
You can
No.
figure out for yourself.
No, we didn't eat dirt, but one of us did bite clay.
You're gonna have to.
I don't remember.
You're gonna have to give me a fat +1 to the VOD views to figure that one out. To Amwa.
Oh my god, no! Why would you make me do that?
Aren't you all ready?
I watch our show sometimes.
Dude, I watch my own content all the time.
You're
I
hilarious.
know.
You deserve it.
Yeah.
I do think I'm very hilarious, thank you.
Yeah. Wholesome.
Anywho, Duo adds, for the record, weird fucking graveyard you guys got.
Oh yeah, yeah.
There was
How
there was,
so?
there was a graveyard here this whole time, and you didn't take me to it.
We can check it out.
All the I didn't know you guys like laid your headstones horizontally. And Serenity, you know that they did not.
What?
Yeah, they're all like flat. I figured it was like a plaque thing, like before you guys had the metal to do it.
No, that's not a thing.
Huh. To the graveyard
Serenity
you
is gonna start walking towards the graveyard to see for herself.
Graveyard, graveyard, graveyard.
Let me pull something up.
Oh, I'm so intrigued. I have so many ideas in my head of the puzzle that you've presented.
Alright.
We must find the gravestones and order them alphabetically,
Oh,
and
God,
then
it's-
spell
it's-
out the word puzzle using
It's-
the first and
I'm
last
sorry.
It's one of
names.
those Skyrim puzzles where you
What?
have to do dolphin, dragon.
And then turtle. The turtle looks exactly the same as the camel, so you don't know what you're doing until you go to the.
You okay, Ashkata?
Yeah, no, I zoned out so hard. Like, the puzzle is in my head, but all I could think of was the Fire Emblem Heroes tambourine solo.
That's because it's playing it and projecting it into your brain.
I am no longer looking for an example picture because the French catacombs are a trypophobia nightmare.
I'm so
Oh,
sorry.
yeah, no.
More reasons to hate the French.
I,
reasons to hate the
also
French.
hate French. Fucking sorry. Fire Emblem Heroes released a spring remix of their like song Lonely Puppeteer, and Kieran has a fucking insane tambourine solo that shouldn't exist.
Oh
How
my
do you
God,
have a
I hear it.
tambourine solo?
You can have a solo with anything if you just don't play other music.
I posted it. Someone made a really funny animatic of it. Because otherwise everyone would be distracted by the cute cowgirl playing bass.
Yes, yes. I want to watch this later.
I'll
That's
post the full link later. Anyway, sorry. I was paying attention to the entire talk about the puzzle too.
There's
I
no
just-
puzzle. They were just hypotheticaling it.
No, I know, but I was paying attention. I just heard the tambourine solo over the music in the background.
V, you could just put up a picture of an IKEA bookshelf, and put the words "Imagine this, but bad."
You know,
Me too.
it's not a catacombs is the thing. I was looking for underground graveyards if they existed, and I got the French catacombs.
Oh, I see.
Anywho,
They're... Yeah, okay.
you go
Anyways.
to the graveyard, and from what you remember, it was always a place of like quiet reflection and reverence. It was never meant to be somewhere like to be scared of or to be sad in. It was always there, so that way people could remember those that they cared about.
Yeah.
And in that all relationships are at some point transient. Everyone leaves everyone eventually. And what's important is celebrating the time you have and the time you had. And what you find is the whole area has been defaced.
Oh.
The headstones are
Angry.
headstones knocked over, and some of the graves, in fact, many of the graves, the earth has been sunken in as though the bodies have been exhumed and then long since filled in.
What the
Mm.
fuck?
Necromancy is not illegal in this area, though few have the stones to practice it. It is based on your knowledge of this city. It's unlikely to be some fucking goth wizard trying to make a Skeleman army.
Mm.
You'd hear the rattling of bones and the enraged skeletons.
It's like, I don't like this. I don't like this at all.
Could it possibly be some wizard trying to create a Skeleman army?
Serenity pauses for a second, and she's like, so I have like the most batshit theory that I just thought of.
I also have so many things rattling in my brain. Do tell.
No merit to this, like, just didn't even think it through. What if those robot, well, we don't have the word robot. What if
thingies.
those
Constructs?
metal golems we saw are filled with bodies and it's necromancy?
That would be
Is this-
very scary.
Is this in character?
Yeah, Serenity
Okay.
says this.
Hmm. I mean, we don't know how they're able to walk about like that. Maybe.
They could just be skeletons in armor.
Maybe they couldn't quite. They couldn't control the living like they would like. They resorted to trifling with the dead.
Thinking too much about this is going to make me very mad.
Oh, I'm already there.
I believe that we might just be overthinking it. I don't
mean,
think that raising the dead for work in such a way would be as economical as you believe, given that Vronser does it in a way that's significantly more, well, that seems significantly more efficient in a way that even the people aren't upset about it.
How
I don't-
how do they
Something's
do it
happened
there?
here.
I don't think that they'd want to add extra steps. That would probably drive up the price of it to the point that it's no longer such a desirable sort of alternative to just hiring more people.
Fair.
I
Like
don't.
I
I mean,
said, batshit theory.
yeah. I may not know
I
what
don't-
they've
I
done
don't
here.
particular-
One at a
I
time,
don't
gang.
particularly like the term batshit.
You were gonna say something, Starry?
I don't know what they've done here, but it doesn't feel like they've done something good. It feels like something has been done here.
Yeah.
Indeed, it's very concerning.
I don't know, I'm just trying to think of why there would be a mass exhuming of graves.
Hey V.
What's that?
Not all the graves are exhumed, right?
Yes.
Now, should I say what I'm thinking out of character before I suggest it in character?
Up to you.
That is entirely up to you.
I would stay it in character.
Okay.
But that's just me.
Then. Serenity,
Yeah.
would you mind if if I tried to get to the bottom of this in a slightly unconventional way?
Details?
Well, I could speak to someone who would have witnessed it and who would know what they did here.
Can you speak with dead?
Yes.
Would they have witnessed it? Are they able to perceive?
Do I have a ghost filter?
Well, also, wouldn't that require digging up one ourselves?
There are
Or are
manners
you able to
of...
speak to them through dirt?
Well, it might be a little muffled. Let me look at the spell. Hold on.
I have a filter that's labeled Kong. I don't really know what that one's gonna give me. I don't really want to find out tonight.
Does broccoli scare anyone here?
I like
Not me.
broccoli.
Okay. I was just sent an image that says, I don't know why, but broccoli freaks me out, with 2 pictures of broccoli. I was just testing the waters.
My guess is they have trypophobia.
Hey, what?
Maybe triggers trypophobia or something.
I cannot hear what you are saying.
I said maybe it triggers like trypophobia for them or something. I don't know.
Huh.
Trypophobia?
With a little tree. Maybe. I don't know.
Some people don't like fractals.
Also valid.
Okay, so I've looked at the spell. So, okay. Do any of the graves look fresh?
None of them are fresh.
Damn.
Is it the spell Speak with Dead?
Yeah. So if it happened after they died, they wouldn't know anything about it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Can I just like passively look around which ones are exhumed and see if there's any like pattern with the names or the numbers on them?
Yes, you can actually.
Oh shit! Is this an investigation roll?
Yes.
Can I assist?
Yes, so you now have advantage.
My first roll was a 15, and then with advantage, my second was a 19.
All right. There doesn't seem to be a pattern with any of the names, but there is one with the causes of death.
Oh.
Everyone, because they do list cause of death, by the way.
Hmm.
It was an odd pattern, or it's an odd like local tradition. Serenity
dig it.
recalls that they did that so that way, if there was a lesson to be learned, it be learnt.
Yeah.
And the bodies that were exhumed are all people who died in industrial accidents.
This is
Oh,
very
no.
unsurprising to me.
Okay, it's a long shot, but it's clearly someone with some investment in the labor rebellion. And although the question then becomes, what would they do with the bodies? They are dead.
Is the rebellion raising an undead army?
Hmm. It's
Ones that
not
have
out of the question.
reason to be mad?
Who knows? I doubt you'll find the rest of the answers here.
Yeah.
Well, at least we have a sort of, what's the word? A pattern.
Yeah.
Can I
No,
write down?
I wouldn't believe that they'd have been turned into automaton.
Like I said, it's just like the first thing I thought of.
I want to write down the names. You don't have to give the names, but in characters, like writing down the names of all the bodies that have been exhumed.
I'm not gonna give you just a top 10 randomly generated names I can find on fantasynamegenerator.com. However,
Top 10
give you 10
industrial
top-
accident deaths.
I mean, I can give you 10 names right now if you want.
that's not the point.
God.
Okay.
It's the important thing to note is that they're across all like racial naming conventions. There's an equal mix of like tiefling ideal names, just normal human Bobs, Dicks, and Larrys. There's the odd assortment of Elvish and Dwarvish. It is absent a cultural bias. It is all based off of occupation.
Historia wants to be able to remember the people who their resting place has been disturbed.
Can I get a history or religion check out of you, Story?
You sure can. They're both a +0 because I'm a terrible cleric. But... oh, wait, never mind. I do have those checked.
Let's go! You're not bad. You're doing fine. Don't worry about
I have a +0 to intelligence, but
That's fine. I've never met a youth pastor who could do long division.
That's
I don't know
fair.
anyone who can do long division.
Yeah, I like almost majored in math and I can't do long division.
my dice got stuck. It like rolled up onto a cushion.
Oh no.
Can I re-roll it since it didn't actually get to land?
Yes, you can.
Okay, there we go. I'm like, please don't roll out of bounds again, sir. That is, I can't do basic math in my head.
Oh
Your
no!
dice no clipped.
18.
All right. You know that in the most common religions in this in like the continent, disturbing the dead is a huge fucking no-no, and sometimes wakes things up. Like, stuff that was seemingly resting peacefully often wakes up.
I have experience.
Yes, you do, in fact. You have a very personal experience with that.
Oh boy!
If you
Story-
want to talk about that with the group, that's your prerogative.
Huh?
If you want to talk about that with the group, that's your prerogative.
Yeah, I'll relay that information and just add in at the end. Just it's like, and cultural biases aside, I find that to be quite truthful. Even the most gentle in life may turn quite hostile in the end, if pushed.
New wild theory. What if the Black Knight is a big whatever thing that got angry because of this situation? Was that oh I look around.
You see
Are we?
you see flecks of dust falling from the ceiling.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no, that's like on cue. It definitely was my theory is true due to dramatic storytelling.
He's like the Phantom of the
Incredible.
Opera. You can't say his name.
Whose name?
The not white knight. Ah, shit.
Okay, Calliope Mori. Okay.
The opposite of day. The opposite of oh god, let's maybe we should go.
I don't want to be around with the stomping.
The stomping pauses, by the way, after like a moment. And you hear that when it stopped, it was directly above you. And you hear through the walls and through the ceiling, reverberating out throughout this undertown, a metallic hissing. Just a...
I think maybe we should take cover.
I'm out. Serenity just starts leaving.
Nope, absolutely not. You're just walking. No.
Just scampers away. Story does the anime like fist clench and like is like and follows.
Ash is gonna just kind of stand there for a couple more moments, acting as if it's like a T-Rex and movement is what it notices.
You're gonna get stomped on.
It is quiet.
My intense bat reflexes. They'll save.
Through the walls.
This not sounds
Step
bad.
back a little bit. Slowly.
And the sound stops. What it means is up to you.
What it means is I will be right back. I'm so sorry.
Wait, so what did Ash just do?
She was just shuffling around trying to figure out if the creature senses movement.
I see.
Okay, I have an idea.
Yes.
Well, let's see. What would does story kind of pick up? Does story pick up on that as Ash tests that out?
You figured you know what Ash was testing. You can't tell if you got any information out of it.
That's fair. Then she's gonna do a little test of her own, and actually use thaumaturgy this time.
Okay.
For its actual purpose, and make the sound of a hard like running footsteps running in like let's say running back to the running deeper into town, but not towards the gate.
Good choice.
Let's not trap ourselves if something goes wrong.
Can you roll deception?
Yeah. Yes. Okay. That is 23.
All right. As you create the sound of footsteps, heavy footfalls in rapid pace running towards the center of town, although not in the direction of what's the word for it? The gate. You hear the equally heavy, if not heavier, stomping of the creature chasing, following not too fast behind.
Ooh. I use message specifically to convey, to say to, I think I can only target one person at a time. But to relay the message to everybody at like, one right after the other, like, I think it's tracking us, and it can hear what we're doing.
Message response. Well, that fucking sucks.
We're gonna need to be real quiet.
Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting player characters.
Okay. Wait. Out of character question, does anybody else have message?
I do.
Okay.
Oh, the spell.
You also could
Huh?
text each other.
Oh, yeah. Do we all have spell phones?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know if Story actually had one.
Oh yeah, you actually don't. Wait.
Oh,
I don't think Story has a spell phone.
Everyone else has one.
I'm like, it's always been like she was looking at someone else's phone.
oh, I guess you don't have one. Well, I have message.
All right, if you get, you guys can text each other. Serenity, message me.
All right. Serenity message spells you, and she's just like, we can just have a constant mental link.
Nice. We are one.
I'm always in your mind.
You're not trapped in here with. I'm not trapped in here with you. You're trapped in here with me.
Dude, it's a little weird in here.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's a little haunted in here.
Yeah. I mean, that's fine though.
I noticed.
I wasn't prepared for guests. Alice waves high. You get the faint notion that something's waving at you.
I returned from impromptu illness.
Hi.
What have I missed?
Okay, so story thaumaturgy to the sound of heavy running footfalls towards the center of town, and we heard the beast overhead follow the footsteps, and so story relayed via message specifically to the rest of the party that she thinks that it's following us and that it can hear us. So the others, so it's like we should, since Story doesn't have a spell phone, the others you guys can text each other, but Serenity is gonna use message to tell Story what's going on.
Yeah.
And then we had a
Story
shenanigan.
Story and I have a constant mental link now.
Mm-hmm. And Alice waved, and I said, you guys have the faint notion that something's waving at you.
Okay.
And then you guys.
So-
oh, what's up?
So we're not leading it back to the base.
Yeah, you probably don't want to do that.
Yeah, it was led deeper into town away from the gate.
Okay.
And you make your guys' way to the gate itself. How do you guys want to open and exit it?
I mean, we did pickpocket. Didn't we pickpocket?
Yeah, didn't we did pick the lock, so.
You did pick
Oh yeah,
the
it
lock.
needs to be open.
Yeah.
I
open.
like super picked that lock.
It is open, but don't forget, the gate creaks.
Shit. Can I just jump over it?
I feel like that we could creak more.
Wait, what?
Like putting pressure on it, it would make it creak.
I have wings.
Oh. Yeah, okay.
I can fly.
I mean,
If only
do we
had
close it
zone
behind him?
of silence.
I had passed without a trace, but
That could very well help.
I mean, we could all use pass without a trace to kind of like get some distance.
It is up to you. I'm merely
you
the
guys-
dungeon master, telling
Yeah,
you
well-
the results of your actions.
So,
However, I am a rogue. I do not need it.
Oh wow, that was real distorted for me.
Oh, you're a little robot.
Hello.
Welcome
You're
to
underwater.
Robot Team, Robot Team!
Hi. Hello.
Hello.
hi.
Am I alive again?
Yes.
Anyway, I'm a rogue. I don't need your funny little quiets magic. But I'm thankful of the offering.
That's true.
I say, doing my big ol' hop.
All right. For the rest of you who don't, she likes and passes out a trace.
Yeah, Serenity shrugs and she's like, I ain't got nothing. I make sound for a living.
Imagine if you could like make it sound like you were making sound somewhere else. If you could throw your sound.
I mean, I can do
There
that.
is magic for that.
I could thaumaturgy again.
True.
Just make creaky gate sound and then make another creaky gate sound but further away.
I could.
No, make creaky gate sound, then make a sound of like the gate saying there is no gate here.
I could create. Okay. This is a little. I could create tremors in the ground as we just like in the area as we pass, so it's not clear where we're going. I could also create tremors above us, so on his ground. That would draw attention.
I say we just open the gate, and then if we hear him again, we just make noise going the other way.
Yeah, alright.
Alright. Creak!
I do be overthinking. Or just thinking, I guess.
And the gate creaks with great effort and great squeakness. Ashburn makes a note to himself that if you guys do intend to renovate this whole little town, fix the fucking gate.
Oh yeah.
And once again, you hear steel-toed footfall approaching your direction. It's faster than my sound effect, so I can't make it.
Yeah. Story
Sick.
looks at. Oh, sorry.
Oh, you go ahead.
Actually, the story just does that look like, like eyes, eyes open, head tilted forward.
Hermit.
Based on your based on the pattern of footsteps and the like attack on the sound, it sounds like a light jog.
I don't like that. All right.
It's amazing.
Look
that
at
something
Jason's comic.
that's really good.
Is
that
that
it?
one?
I'm pulling it up on stream.
Is this what Story's doing?
Yes.
Is she like even? Is she even like changelinging into the frog head and everything?
I don't know if she can.
I'll let it happen. So here's the thing: there are like bipedal versions of every like major animal, like every animal that a child could recognize.
Good.
So that
Yeah.
that is within the realm of humanoid shapes for you.
Her face, she doesn't full on transform, but her face shifts beyond the limitations of the one she was wearing to create this face
You
of
have
pure-
Toon Face.
I love that.
Mob face has been equipped.
You could do the eyes pop out of head, awooga, awooga, oh mama kind of look.
I have face of Discord emote.
I can't believe that my plan was super cool and worked, and it was totally not my fault.
All right,
I mean, our plan isn't done being executed.
let's you know what? I'm gonna start sprinting in one direction and making loud crashing in the other one.
Serenity's gonna also cast Thaumaturgy to make sounds of sprinting from the gate away. Just gonna make like a cacophony of noise,
Yeah.
basically,
And where are you guys headed? Towards the elevator?
away from probably just back where we came.
That would be the elevator.
Yeah, elevator then.
Is the elevator the only way up?
Yes.
All right.
Well, okay,
Damn, that
there
thing
were
is pretty
stairs,
loud.
but from what Serenity remembers, the stairs have always been broken.
The stairs suck. We gotta take the elevator. She messages.
Can we make it seem like we don't like? Can we have our footsteps go towards the stairs so
Yes,
that he
you can.
thinks? Because then he'll think that we can corner us there.
Yeah.
Damn,
True.
you
So
had
we-
us smart. I didn't even have that smart.
I got like a big brain.
Do you want to roll deception, or are you gonna accept when I say you got this?
I'll
We
accept
got
that you say
this.
we got this.
Yeah.
I'm accepting it.
Alright, so you make it to the elevator. Old Ellie creaks open, all.
I'm praying.
And the elevator shudders to life and begins to rise.
Serenity pulls out resonance just in case.
One sec. I need to go back to my voice mod. Come on, voice mod, work with me here. Thank you. Wait a second. I just realized something terrible. Oh god.
What?
Have I been No! This whole time I've been using the wrong mic on goddamn Streamlabs, and so it didn't hear the footsteps. Fuck.
I mean, we heard them earlier.
Oh wait, shit. Sweet. Oh wait, no, it would have heard because I can hear it via desktop audio. We're good. Okay. Anywho. You draw what's it? Resonance, and it
I
pipes
draw
up.
Serenity.
You reach into your pocket and pull out your fucked up little guy, and you find that it is now wearing a small version of your clothes.
What the fuck?
Who's wielding who?
You draw Resonance, and Resonance pipes up. Oh, hey there. Didn't expect you to pull me out. I thought you guys were having a whole ass nice trip down memory lane.
Well, I don't know if you've been paying attention, but there might be a big evil man waiting for us at the end of this elevator ride.
Oh, you can totally take him. You got this.
Well, I mean, there is all of us, so...
You got me on your side. You'll be fine.
True. I've just never really used you on a real target before.
The killer instinct will set in.
Fair. I mean, how much different can it be from a knife?
Oh, it's pretty different, actually.
Yeah.
And
is
then
pretty
it shuts
different.
up.
All of that was not out loud. Serenity knows not to make noise right now.
It's up to you if you want that to have been broadcast over message to story.
You know what? Why not?
Nice.
Story can get the one-sided Serenity half of talking to resonance.
It's like it's like when you're in a bathroom and you think the person in the other stall is talking to you, but they're on the phone.
And then Serenity's like, "Oh shit! I still had message on."
One time, I at uni, I was hiding out in the bathroom for reasons,
Yeah, that's what does.
as one does.
I do that a lot at work, even.
Yeah, see,
Yep.
there's lots of reasons to hang out in the bathroom, but
Been there,
this
done that.
fucking guy, he sat down in the bathroom and he had a whole ass conversation while he was doing his fucking bathroom activities for a half hour. Like,
Beer.
he was actually using it, but also on the phone.
I don't
On the
understand
phone
people.
with someone like, "Yeah, what's up?" And then just
Lish.
takes a massive shit.
Yeah, no, it was horrible.
I don't know how people do that.
He's like, "No, yeah, I'm not busy right now."
And
Ugh.
I'm just sitting there, mumbling, what the fuck, what the fuck, what the fuck?
And he's like, "No, we don't have to reschedule the interview. We can do it now."
Yeah, it was the worst. Secondary important thing to note, unfortunately, I did emerge after finishing my chapter, and I saw this dude, and it was one of the fucking professors.
Beer.
Oh my
God.
You know what? I mean, that's like based. Like nothing can slow that man down. I fear them.
I'm so scared
mean-
of this dude.
I mean, what if I was in the bathroom this whole time during the session?
I mean, if you were, you should get that checked, dude. It's been 2 hours, 16
I
minutes.
roll my d20, it goes down the drain. Oh no.
Would you guys
I'll
like to hear
never
more
know.
about sewers?
Ah.
You made me honk.
Anywho. Ellie creaks and groans to life and rises.
Yeah, this
And-
thing's real noisy.
Huh? What's up?
Oh, I just said, yeah, this thing's real noisy.
Yeah.
God, something launched.
And the slowly rotating, almost emergency lights inside of the elevator light each of you up in turn, as though sweeping across your faces and gauging reaction. And in the distance, you see the top, the functionally roof of Block 9. You were Block... Did I say Block 9? You're from...
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
The
we're 9
function-
heads.
Yeah, functionally the roof of Block 9, and you see the creature crawling up the walls, eyes aglow and staring at you.
Oh,
What the fuck?
I feel like
What
I'm in,
the fuck?
I feel like I'm in Bioshock and I'm about to get mauled by one of those like big daddies.
And you can see its claws digging into the walls to get purchase. And then it disappears behind another, outcropping. Behind it, you saw a long, equally metal and semi-sinuous tail with some sort of blade at the end.
Hubby.
This thing isn't a knight. It's a fucking dragon thing.
Puppy.
It's a puppy to you now?
It's a puppy. I'm gonna go adopt it. I'm gonna make it happy. I'm gonna give him head pats and everything. Sorry, everyone. I have a new objective.
Domesticate the horror monster?
Stories
Correct.
as scared as she's ever been. And you're at the humane society.
Yeah.
It's quiet, whatever sound you would equate that to, purr, growl, snarl, breath,
Purr.
sniff, reverberates throughout the caves. And then it fades off into the distance.
Oh.
Well, that was fucked up.
And Ellie arrives at the previous level that you were on, which I believe was the what's it? Around the like bottom of the blocks 1 through 5 layer.
Mhm.
Ellie goes, "Dang!"
I thought you said dang. Like, dang! That was fucked up! I agree, Ellie the elevator.
You know what? Yeah, its ding definitely came off more as a dang.
I appreciate it. They pat it.
My brain forgot what Ellie was until you said the elevator.
Yeah, no, you guys named the elevator and yeah, no, Ellie, that's what its name is.
I just felt like Serenity would have given it a nickname in her time living there.
Yeah,
I agree. My brain just hadn't caught up.
It's the same thing as like naming your car
Yeah.
or the
Sweats.
bus.
Or your
Yeah.
sword, or your guitar, or
Actually, you know what? Serenity does have a habit of just naming inanimate objects, so that's really cute.
Granny do love naming things.
It's too bad she didn't name the elevator something along the lines of her usual naming scheme.
I'm special! And you have returned to, the upper layers.
Shit.
So now what do we do?
Well,
You've gained information, but no leads.
And also, by God, we are being chased.
I
There was a mine
Serenity is
monster.
just
There was a mind monster.
there was a mine man. A wall man.
Can I just
He's
say I'm a
on the
huge
wall.
fan of all of your fucking conspiracy theories about what's going on down there and what the night is.
Yeah.
That's just fun for me.
What if the night is like? What if the night is like the combined like souls of all the exhumed masses, and it's just lashing out because it doesn't know what else to do because it's just anger over being mistreated or something? I don't fucking know.
Am I gonna have a moment of recognition of self through the other with the sewer man?
That's up to you guys. Who knows?
We're gonna form a union with the sewer man. Is the sewer man gonna be a big proponent of like workers' rights?
If the sewer man turns out to be an angry ghost lashing out, I will have no choice but to have a, like... I'm gonna have no choice but to have a Princess and the Pauper, like Barbie Princess and the Pauper, I am a girl like you moment with it. I'm gonna pull down my shoulder strap and reveal a little tattoo, and he is gonna be like, "Wow, I have the same tattoo," except that's not how it happens in the movie. And then we're gonna switch
Hashtag
places.
girl.
Hashtag girl. And then we're gonna switch places. And it's just gonna be a robot in a wig.
You're gonna be the sewer man.
Yeah, and then I'll be the sewer man.
Oh yeah, more time in the sewers.
I think, actually the conspiracy is that the sewer man is Asher.
Dude, if
As
Asher
revenge.
could make sounds like that, I would have had him do that the whole time.
Asher just walking around, stomping and growling like a crocodile.
Dude, I love me a fucked up man who purrs.
Yes.
Anyways, Serenity, upon getting off the elevator, she just says, I feel like I left there with more questions than answers.
You want to bell the sewer man?
Yeah, give that Frodo a collar.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, then we could hear him coming.
True.
He's
I mean,
already
we
got
can
big
already
fucking
kind of hear it coming.
clodhoppers.
Hubby.
I'm gonna give him a
Hubby
phone.
Bell.
And I'm gonna give him a phone with Life 360 installed on it.
What
Oh
the
my
fuck is
God.
Life 360?
Have Find My Phone on him.
Oh,
Here's an Apple AirTag.
he's gone from horror movie monster to Blorbo, who you want to adopt in one
No,
session.
no,
just
no,
by...
no, no. He's still fucking horrifying. This is how we cope.
Yeah, this is how we're coping.
You see Mr.
No.
X and you're like, well, what if he was my friend?
See, here's the thing, is that he looks sick as shit. And he keeps doing sick as shit stuff, but like he's still fucking terrifying. Like
Mm-hmm.
like my inner weirdo isn't going, I can fix that, but I want that to make me worse. But I also know that it would just kill me instantly unless we finish a quest. So I will continue to be afraid.
For once, I don't want someone to make me worse. I just want to run.
I want to get to the bottom of what's going on, but at the same time, I don't want to get like cleaved in half on the way there. This is just coping.
Valid.
Copium.
We're huffing our copium.
So, what do you want to do next?
Where would other spots of interest be?
As previously mentioned, there's the gang mayor bases. You could always just go to the market and ask for rumors. You could hit up other bars.
Why not just go to the market for now, I think.
Alright. You are deep in the wee hours of the night by this point, and the market is as alive as always. As much like
24/7.
Yeah, much like Vronter, in a city without access to light, the passage of time becomes more of a suggestion than anything else.
Okay.
Although in this area, light isn't so much being prevented as denied. Access to the sun and a tan is considered a great privilege in this city.
So fucked up. People make a living off of selling vitamin D tablets down here.
They do, actually. The vitamin D vendors are some of the worst parasites in the city, in fact.
God.
You also recall that most of the elevators are, actually guarded by guards. City enforcers, specifically.
Mm-hmm.
Access to the surface world is a privilege granted to only select few. You, as a ranger of Norn, also someone who has one of the back gates through the fucking sewers, are unique in that regard.
That's true. That is how we got here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Because we're special. We're the protagonists.
You are, in fact, for now, the protagonists.
For now.
What do you mean? What does that mean?
Eventually, you guys are gonna die of old age or something, and another story is gonna be told.
Oh.
There's gonna be another story?
Also,
I mean, there's one right here at the table.
there's two stories at this table.
No, I mean, you
Shit.
can't replace story.
But also, there's other adventures happening simultaneously. You are the protagonists of this story. There are other ones.
That's
Yeah,
ominous.
V's just hinting that in after this arc we're gonna do a mini spin-off arc where we play as the villains of the next arc to start off that arc, and then we come back to this arc or this story and we meet the villains of that arc and we're like, haha, I know them.
Don't tempt me, that's pretty pog.
I am.
That is
I
pretty
am so
pog.
down.
Oh no, yeah, I've been thinking about that as an idea for something for so long.
Yeah.
I considered doing a one-shot that takes place within the biggest dungeon in the entire realm called the Chaos Theater, and is a dungeon that
Ooh.
goes on forever in every direction.
Wait, like from
Oh,
Scott
wow.
Pilgrim?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
man,
based.
it's an infinite McDonald's.
It's an infinite McDonald's, and also named after the location from Scott Pilgrim. And you'd be playing as rangers who were stranded inside the Chaos Theater and who have just started living there.
Oh wow.
Me too. Literally.
I've been living in IKEA.
What if life evolved in an infinite McDonald's?
Isn't even asking. Imagine Sprite, the primordial soup. Fucking terrified of this Blorbo.
Sprite?
And no, the one that you've dubbed the Black Knight.
Yeah, sorry, I thought more about him. I was like, is my obsession with Blorbo fine stronger than my obsession with not being cut in half?
Yeah.
It might be. Who knows?
To Blorbo or not to Blorbo? The cask of Monteblorbo.
If I die, I can't be an NPC in a later campaign.
True.
If I die, who will rise from my body?
What's my motivation to live? I want to be an NPC in another campaign.
True.
That
So-
works in real life too.
This is not Mega Man. You will not be dealing with triple ghosts.
Ugh.
I love Mega Man, and the lore is fucked up and weird. You could have a ghost of a ghost of a ghost.
God,
Like,
What the
actually,
fuck?
like multiple layers of ghost, where, like, the soul has a second soul.
yeah.
Fucking...
Recursive ghost.
The main
We're going
character
back
of the
up.
X series, X, he dies, but then his ghost also dies. And then his data core, which is like the meaty center of a ghost, becomes a Kamen Rider suit, which also dies.
What?
And then
the
it gets,
fuck?
and then the shards get mixed with his longtime rival / like ultimate sexual tension character
You can say boyfriend.
And as a rival / boyfriend, and then they become the most GNC fucking characters in the entire franchise.
Which are also
Play it again.
ghosts.
Yes.
Imagine
Mega
being
Man's
a
EX.
ghost of a ghost of a ghost who's in the same body as your boyfriend's double ghost, and then being worn as a costume by a GNC bounty hunter.
I don't have to
What?
imagine. That's how
And
I
the-
am in
yeah.
real life.
And then that GNC bounty hunter continues collecting the corpses of other ghost revenants
And then
slapping
combining them
onto
with you. So you're a polycule who's also 8 layers of ghost.
Yeah.
Correct.
What
Oh
is
my God.
Yeah,
happening?
that is the plot of Mega Man ZX and ZX Advent.
That is
I
like
need to play
actually the lore.
I need to play it right now.
And it is specifically romantic. It is explicitly
Yeah.
romantic if you read
You
the
can-
side material.
You can buy it on
Nice.
Steam for $30.
Oh, $30. Put it on my wish list.
I mean, it is literally how many games? It's all the Z series and ZX and ZX Advent. So it's 6 games,
Yeah, it's a pretty
and
good
then
deal.
Z Chaser. Yeah, no, it's 6
Wait, it has
games.
Z
and
Chaser?
then- yeah, they
Your
added
rats?
Z Chaser.
Did you stop?
Damn.
So
My
it's
rats
7
are-
games.
My rats are going wild.
I'm sorry, it's 7 games from the Game Boy Advance era to Nintendo DS era.
Yes. Every day.
They're
Oh.
amazing. I'm sorry. Anyway,
I need to not look at this. I'm gonna dissociate into the nether.
At the Mega Man zone?
the Mega Man.
Yeah, you got...
I have Mega Man lore. I have depth.
Fucking... this is a side thing. Mega Man Zero fucking ruined my taste in anime characters. Which is why all of my men are either fucking monster boys or femboys with a sword.
This actually does explain a lot.
It's a
Yeah,
problem.
that checks. Or tracks, whatever.
Yeah. So,
Anyways.
you head on down to the city market, and as always, it is abuzz with activity. Let me show you what it looks like.
I'm gonna go interrupt the rat fight.
Rat fight.
Tubes of viscous green liquid that the whole city has been both mining and powered by.
Oh,
Snake
so it's
their
not
way from
food.
building to building. What's up?
So it's not food.
Complicated question, actually.
This is Ragnite, isn't it?
It's Ragnite, so you
I
can,
can eat that.
but you'll get very sick. But you also can get very sick if you eat like shellfish. So
Yo, question.
what's up?
We have Ragnite on us
Yes.
from the mountain.
Yes.
We do?
We never used it. We're just carrying around like a combat stim of like hyper energy meth.
Yeah, your combat meth is also your phone batteries.
I
Yeah,
don't
but we're in a
remember
city.
Getting that.
Yeah.
We got it on the mountain, and then we realized that we didn't actually need it, so I held on to it the whole time.
Ragnite's a magical fluid. Imagine if, like, they made iPhone batteries taste like blue raspberry and could give you powers.
I would drink it all the time.
I've been keeping it, and I think I know when I need to use it. I just wanted everyone to remember that we have it, and it's currently in the possession of the vampire.
Imagine if Mako tasted like green apple.
Oh my god. Imagine if gasoline tasted as good as it smells.
I always like it.
Yeah.
Please don't drink gasoline.
Well,
you get all the calories you'll ever
My lawyer's
need.
advice, I recommend not to drink gasoline.
Not since it's gotten so expensive.
It's like being into American spirits.
So sorry.
So, Thin
Also,
Fingers
have
of...
a rat now.
Nice.
So, sorry that I rolled the 20 on, oh shit, Ragnite. I remember this shit.
Thin Fingers of Light filter down from topside. Casting the market square just the faintest bits of moonlight. Of moon. It is hazy and blue and green and all sorts of steam.
Yeah.
And the usual extremely arbitrary fashion choices of the city denizens are on full display. There's a girl in like a ripped up crop top and leather jacket hanging out with a person who looks like a Bloodborne.
Hell yeah.
I want to be a Bloodborne. Instead, I'm just fan service.
Yeah, you're very fan servicey. You're literally in a sexy nun costume.
Shut up!
It's sheer. You can see a little bit of tum.
I'm gonna scream. I'm gonna actually die. I'm gonna mute my mic. You guys are just gonna see me scream on the stream.
The denizens pay you little mind, as they've seen an eclectic party of adventurers a time or two. This city has seen everything these days. And in here, you still see the same, that's it. The same marks of the... what's the word for it? Of, helmets and horns and eyes. On, the occasional poster. Some with text depicting him, or some with text as well. The text doesn't depict him, it's text.
I wanna trace it in my sketchbook.
Alright. It has been traced.
Are there any street urchins?
Oh yeah, dude, there's a little Oliver Twist right there. He's got he's got big rat ears and a skinny tail and buck teeth, and he looks up at you with big fucking eyes.
Alright, I go up to little Oliver Twist and I say, "Hey, do you know anything about this?"
Oh, hello there. Oh, yeah, what am I looking at?
I'm sorry, what did you say?
Oh, hello there. What am I looking at?
Well, I've been seeing this little symbol like all over the place, and I was just curious what it meant.
Oh yeah, this is drawing of the Grey Man. I think some people call him.
The Gray Man?
Yeah, there's a few names for it. Grey Man, Black Knight.
I knew it.
Some people just call him the Walker on account of him taking slow steps with them big clodhoppers.
How come? Why is everyone drawing it everywhere? I mean,
it's evocative imagery. It's evocative imagery. Is what I believe. You know, it's the same reason people draw sharks on boats. And insofar as I can surmise.
What do you know about this Gray Man?
Oh well, it's a bloody urban legend, is what it is. It's like Bigfoot or dragons. It's a right scary idea. A big old man wandering in the dead of night.
Well, I'm guessing you wouldn't believe us if we said that both we saw him and he was a dragon.
That
I
sounds
don't
like a
think
load of bullshit, man. A fat little crock, in fact.
I'm gonna punt this straight urchin so hard.
Why are you gonna punt the straight urchin? Why are you gonna why are you gonna punt little Oliver Twist, dude? He just wants some more gruel.
Oh my god.
Is this Ark's Quasimodo?
I just put critters before you.
I was expecting to have like a moment.
He's just a little guy. Oh, dude, that's perfect. Imagine if this was a rat person.
Me too.
Aw, I love him. Hi, Oliver.
No, you can't love them. We're about to like punt them. Come on, get on fucking board.
Oh, I
Oh.
can't punt that.
You
I'm
can
like-
and you will.
Wait, we're about to punt them?
Hey, what's this about potting little old me?
Oh, we're
no,
just,
no,
we're just
don't worry.
discussing.
Alma's gonna put her foot down and just
Don't you worry your little head about that.
look.
Anyway,
Alma is gonna put her foot down and just. I suggest we don't assault this person who's on the streets and already not faring well as is.
No, I didn't want it to be in character that she
Can
was gonna punt
Can I
him.
investigate to see if this little Oliver Twist secretly has a bag of coin that they're hiding?
my
Yeah.
God.
Picture.
Are you gonna rob the urchin child?
No.
Uh,
I just want to see how much I can trust them.
yeah, sure. Roll that investigation.
That is a, well,
You know what? You
just
know
kinda
a
look them
rogue.
over.
You know a rogue when you see one. That is a whole ass rogue.
I'm
Of
just gonna
level.
look. I'm just gonna like look down at this. Can I like figure out if they're an actual like teenager or are they some halfling motherfucker?
Yeah, go for it. That'd be an insight check.
Insight check of fucking 22.
This is an actual child who is an actual rogue.
I'm just gonna kind of like lean down, look over, and kind of hand over one gold piece, and say, and just kind of like whisper, if you want to be a better rogue, I'd hope that you can, evade being noticed by adventurers like us. You could have picked our pockets had you just pointed us in a direction.
The
Try
little
not to get too much attention.
in Thieves' Cant, they sign back to you that they're off the clock right now.
Gonna give them a second piece of gold. Just
Well,
kind of
thank
nod.
you
like, you know
kindly."
what? That's great. I'm actually subtracting 2 gold.
That's
Why,
fantastic.
thank you. I do appreciate the donation to the cause.
There's no punting happening. However,
Oh.
when you're on the clock, I'd suggest you help point us in a more helpful direction if we run into you again.
Oh, of course.
After all, you've simply been paid for your services.
Oh, paying me in advance for a favor. I catch your drift. All right.
And she's actually gonna smile and stand right back up to the party.
You have the services of Ozra the Swift, pre-purchased. Please note, fees subject to change based on difficulty of task.
Don't worry, I'm not here to ask anything insane.
Yeah, we won't ask you to
See.
fight the gray man or anything
We're
like
just
that.
looking for someone.
If you want
And
to fight
I know
magic.
it'd be hard to find them. I'm not asking you to find them yourself. Just give me any information you know.
And then Ash is gonna like pull up a picture of Arcadia.
Oh, you're looking for her. Well, one problem, honor among thieves. I'd like to know what you're looking to get out of this sort of arrangement. Like, you got unfinished business with the lady, or
We're very close.
It's my
friends
aunt.
oh,
in that.
right,
See,
right.
the thing is that not only is she my aunt, but she belonged to a squad of rangers of Norn, a particularly dangerous one with notable members who have been very publicized, and her missing simply means that a little bit more attention might be coming down upon Storkheim, making it a lot harder for people like you and me to do whatever, our
Whoa.
business is at the time.
Whoa, you're always jumping towards the threats, lady. I'm on your side.
Oh, I'm not threatening you. I'm trying to get this done before it becomes big news and before the hammer has to come down.
No, that still sounds like a threat, ma'am.
Yeah, you're definitely threatening him.
I wouldn't say
I'm
it's-
also a
I
rogue.
wouldn't say
I would
it's us
suffer.
that's threatening him as much as that there is a threat that is being made aware of.
This is a threat to all of us. I'm not personally threatening him.
Right. Okay, so
I apologize if I came off stern.
you came off a little strong, ma'am. But I can respect it. I know game respects game. So here's the thing. They clap their little mitts together. I have no idea where she is. So my little collective, my merry band of misfits, has been right disrupted by her recent activities. Everyone knows the face of the revolt. Everyone knows what revolution sounds like. And here's the thing, right loud distraction. We thought it'd be great, but God cracked down, and now it's way harder to do my sneaking business. You see?
Yeah, that makes sense.
So her going off grid, I don't know if something happened to her. Pretty recent, and unfortunately for my ability to sleep well at night with myself, good for business. Last I heard, and I'm sure you were aware, there was a raid on one of the bases she was staying at. We don't know what happened after that, but no one has seen her, and she's kind of an obvious sight with the tall ass jackal ears and carrying herself with the weight of someone who knows that she could kill anyone in a given room.
Yeah.
We haven't seen her at all. I don't think she's in the Undercity with us. Or if she is, she's staying very still and very quiet.
Well, thank you for all the information you've given me.
Of course.
I do wish you the best of luck with your current boom of business.
Oh yeah,
How
no.
long it's going to last.
Purloining purses and catching coin. It's a living. It's a living. I always wanted to be a playwright, though.
Oh. Well, I wish you the best of luck on that as well.
Thank you. I've almost got my ABCs down. So after that, just writing down the thoughts, and that's really what writing is, isn't it?
Can you write your name?
I have to be right back really quick. I'm so sorry.
Yes, I can. I believe.
What was your name again?
Ozra.
You never.
Ozra. I could have sworn it was Oliver. All right, Ozra.
It's close enough. Ollie was my father's name.
Ah, I see.
You were saying
Well,
something,
Ozra?
man?
Yeah.
Sorry, Serenity.
She was just say you never give up on your dreams. Always follow through, and even if it seems a little tougher than you initially realized, just keep going at it.
There's also no. I'm gonna tags onto that because, but also bear in mind that there are challenges which are impossible for how you are at a given moment, and it's important to recognize when you're not throwing yourself at a wall or punching a rock.
And that's
Alright,
why you
it's okay to
simply
step back.
must. That's why you must simply get better.
Alright, I'll keep all that in mind. Serenity. Are you in disguise right now?
No.
Oh, alright. Hey, wait a second, I recognize you, vaguely. You, used to play down at, 6th round, right?
Absolutely.
You're the girl that got out, huh? Alright, I'll definitely take both of your advice then.
Oh yeah. I got out, but of course, always end up back here somehow.
Oh yeah, no, this city has a way of that.
Yep.
They look around for a second. So, you guys need anything else, or are you just gonna hang out here for a moment? You want any like
No,
recommendations on restaurants? It's mostly a joke. I don't eat at restaurants. Look at me. They gesture towards their rags and one real leg.
Oh.
Oh my god.
No, I can't think of anything. I think we got some pretty useful information, so thank you.
Alright. Happy to help.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just a little guy. Did you know it's my birthday? It's always my birthday.
When your birthday is?
Did you know it's my birthday? It's always
It
my
is your
birthday.
birthday. Oh wow! It's always your birthday. Wow.
Every day could be your birthday.
It's true. Every day could be your birthday. Time isn't real.
They do
You
a
don't have
big
birthday.
They do a big toothy grin, and there's like a bunch of teeth missing, because this is a fucking child.
No.
Oh, my adult ones are gonna come in any second now. Not literally any second, but you know.
One grows in immediately.
Oh, sweet Jabus! Holy Toledo!
Hey, can I share something out of character?
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah.
Do you guys know what boggling is?
No.
Boggling.
I know the word game.
So when rats are happy, they'll like chatter to their teeth, and when they're really, really, really happy, they'll their eyes will pop in and out in rapid succession.
What?
Huh?
My
Hello.
rat-
Hi, I'm sorry. I'm back. I
Hi.
had an abrupt ill again.
Oh.
I have something that could cheer you up.
Why are you yelling at me, cat?
My
Eco.
rat just boggled at me for the first time.
Oh shit, he boggled. I know what that means actually. Holy shit.
Yeah, I'm
Rat.
like, oh my gosh.
Good.
I know what rat boggling means.
Hell yeah.
Hi, what have I missed? I'm so sorry.
It was just a conversation with Azra.
Okay.
He recognized me.
Oh no.
I'm just a little
Not in
guy.
like
Just
a-
a funny little guy. It's my birthday. It's my birthday. I'm the birthday boy. Don't mind me.
It's his birthday. Every day is his birthday.
Every day's my birthday. All right. You had your conversation with Azra, and you found another piece of information.
I'm glad that every day is my birthday is just like an overarching like meta joke.
Yeah. It's really good.
I'm
And you
glad
return-
that I'm the one that established it.
Yeah. And you return to the market itself. And I think we'll call it here
Yeah.
because it's been about 3 hours.
Yeah.
Oh wow. That went by fast.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Did.
that's fine. Thank you all for coming. I had a great time. I hope you did. I could wait,
did.
but I don't wanna. Because I'm shy.
That's
Thank you
fair.
all. Later.
Thank you all so much for coming. This was fun. This was so fun. Thank you everybody for watching.
Bye.